Hey y'all, shalom, peace to you, welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy for all signs. So we're just going to write down the zodiac and see what the Most High wants to reveal that is around any given person. So welcome in, welcome back, all that kind of stuff. My name is Shannon. If you are new, buckle up. I'm really intense. And so I hope you don't get offended because I feel the energy. I'll speak right out of that space. It's just how I read. And so you just have to learn me as a reader. But anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you got to go away, you got to go away. I deal with the criminal sitting in a place, okay, with the title, or they don't really deserve a title that they have. But they have done a heinous crime on me on this platform. So there could be at any moment I could just say, excuse me, y'all, and I will give a what for to a criminal on this platform. And so anyway, you'll just have to learn me as we go. So I am going to use mini decks like I normally do for these readings. And I went ahead and picked 12 cards, meditated over these. I have not read any of them. So each zodiac sign will also get a card out of this deck for the overall energy of what's going to come out here. So anyway, let's get started here. Most High, I appreciate you so very much. I just bind and rebuke and block every foul demonic energy. I take my right and my authority, Jehovah, that you've given me in the earth realm. And just as much as you've given my brothers and sisters that walk uprightly. I just invite your presence of your Ruach, your Holy Spirit, just to begin to speak. We're going to look at Aries. So welcome in. So you could be the cross watcher to Aries, or you are the Aries. Whether you're the upright party for any given person, you will and or will not be. Okay, so take the energy as it applies, and wow, and chunk out the rest. There's something about music real strong today that's coming out here. And when I went back on the general reading today, because a singer was there, but we also had energies of the little player that showed itself, which was the Knight of Wands, and somebody was sitting there playing the drums. I went over on another platform and seen some more percussion energy. So I do see music out here today. It's really strong today coming out. You could play in a band or something's around some type of music with your energy. Or whatever that is, it really is showing up out here real strong today for just in general people. Something very toxic is going on, okay, already. And then you got the call or the phone, okay. Somebody musical could be trying to say something, maybe music's too loud or something. Somebody long distance, so there's long distance calling. Music to my ears, you just hear music. There's something about listening to something, but something's toxic, Aries, around you, okay, or the cross watcher. Show me Aries before we get into the tarot. Your home is here now. Family did show up today as well. So somebody's trying to heal something out here. Jehovah Rapha, the Lord God, Jehovah who heals. Okay, something's toxic with it. Somebody long distance from you, out of your home, or something could be being listened to underneath that. If you're being investigated, then somebody's tapped in on your phone. Okay, this also can be a Homeland Security card as well. Maybe just work for security, but there is something out here around somebody being investigated out here. And something real toxic obviously is around this, and something about long distance, or somebody travels on the road with music, or you're just a musical person. But if somebody is trying to heal something, you better find out if they're able to be healed, because some people have literally lost their soul to God, folks. It's a fact. Okay, so let's see, what is this for Aries? Please show me information with Aries. We have somebody trying to get their balance. If this is a secret physical exchange, the Two of Pentacles can be a secret physical exchange around something. Also, Four Cups, somebody, this rejection, or you do need to reject something toxic, or because somebody did, now they're secretly physically exchanging. Three of Wands is also out here. If somebody did trade something and they're in apathy and they just don't give a rip, then they don't give a rip. Some people may not want to heal. Obviously, There's something to do with something physical. There is something toxic out here, right, y'all? This is I don't care. I'll win at all costs. If somebody thinks that they're going to call and give you a phone call and say something to you that they want to heal, there's a defeat on something. This is a bad conflict going on. There's wishful thinking. There's a clingy old ex out here, or you're the clingy ex. The ex came out today. Okay, well, anyway, if you're able to heal something and you're dealing with a third party out here, somebody has exchanged something to go on, or they did, and that's why you need to heal something out here, okay? 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something's bad because the 9 of Wands is a mental card. It's somebody's wounded out here because somebody's in apathy and they don't care about something that's going on. All right, let me see what this is about. Show me this 2 of Pentacles. Somebody juggling 2 things out here. The letter K is out here. Is the only letter that I see so far. Or the letter C could be out here. Show me the 2 of Pentacles, please. I hope you can heal something and get rid of whoever the clingy, toxic person is. Yeah, well, anyway, it's already out here. Came out this morning. This is I don't care. Okay, and so somebody is doing something around money because they want that money. It don't belong to them. Okay, that's ridiculous. So anyway, there's the X right there. Queen of Swords is out here. If she's not in the upright, she's the mental. My God, she's a habitual liar. And if somebody out of your family is out here trying to do some crap, then that's exactly what it's showing out here. Look, they stuck in something, or there's gel around something that is going on. What's in the hidden space for Aries? What do they need to know? They've traded something out here. Okay? Your family is out here. It's real strong, Aries. If your ex has caused that much crap around you, my God. Somebody does need to go to jail. They're crazy out here. They'll give up about what they're doing. That's what that 4 Cups is. I'm in rebellion. I don't care. Or because you rejected me, and maybe somebody else is in your life, they've gotten wounded out of a matter. They're willing to take some chatter in the brain and be insane somewhere. This is this person's dangerous, or you are, whoever's watching this, the wealthy man. They want the money, or they got a connection out here with somebody to do something out here. They wanted to, if this is going back to the energy that we've seen this morning, somebody was setting up at a high place and they needed somebody to tickety-tack, okay, on the phone, on the electronics, and that's what it's about. It's craziness. You're a stupid fool. What else is in the hidden space? So your boss is in the hidden space, or somebody with money, or a banker is out here, or that's somebody from your family, but your family definitely is out here. Show me what else is in the hidden space for Aries connections. They're going to go to jail. It jumped on the 5 of Swords, which is a defeat. Because this fraudulent, what's going on out here. Okay? They stuck. They need somebody to help them. There's a mature man, or this your father, or this is you. Something about this person is in the hidden space, or they're in jail. For others of you, look at all the money. The death came out. They'll die in prison. And then this money came out in the reverse. I'll just hold it up this way. But it came out in the reverse. It's fraudulent. Okay? For some of you all, this music's been stolen. Somebody's stolen somebody's gift out here because it comes out all the time. We know it. We know it. Kooks. Just kooks. Let's take some words out here. Show me Aries. The springtime. Well, you guys were born in the spring. A donor connection. Look, family secrets. So your family's out here. Real strong in this reading. Show me Aries. Avoiding the conversation. Okay, well, you need to, if this creep is the one trying to, I don't know, somebody's out here doing something. That's that 4 of Cups, I reject you type of an energy. Maybe some people should or should not reject something given whoever I'm talking to, but if they're going crazy, or because you avoided a conversation, they're just like, fine, I'm going to do something here with you on something that's That's what's showing. There's a serpent out here. Big time toxic nonsense going on out here, guys. All right, well, let me take a couple from this deck and we'll take your rune and we'll move on to the next house. Good luck, Aries. You really need to check something out here. Somebody's around you, a third party's around you trying to do some crap around your family, or again, it's your ex, or someone's ex is connected to something. Court, they're going to go to jail. They're going to go to jail, or they're going to go back. If you are dealing with somebody who was in jail, they're acting like according to something else. Ain't even anyway, whatever. Tremble, sweat, move with vexation. There's a weapon out here, and somebody's gotten the mob, and prison is coming out here. You don't have a right to take somebody's life away. To pay somebody to pay somebody off out here. Somebody's a kook. War. I'll bring it. Serpent, we have the right to stomp on your stupid head. You're crazy to me. You think the people of God are afraid of you? We ain't afraid of you. God gives us wisdom how to deal with you. You're toxic. I'm talking to the people, obviously, to do this nonsense. So the letter Z, this is about a protection. And this came out this morning. It looks like somebody's standing up with their hands because you're going to go to jail. Somebody is. It's also the pictograph of the letter Hey, which would be the Hierophant card in the tarot. And it talks about seeing a great sight. Okay? Something being seen. Something's exposed out here about this nonsense about somebody trying to kill you, or you try to be that person to do that. This is a broom and a mop, so you could have cleaners involved in something with your house going on as well. This is also a rocket. I have NASA that comes out all the time, so some connections to that could be out here, or just aviation travel could be out here as well. But this is about a rejection. Somebody ticked, they got rejected in something out here. They're willing, I guess, to make a phone call to somebody, kill somebody, but they're going to go to jail. They're absolutely going to go to jail. No weapon formed against you shall prosper if you're walking with God. The letter Z, but it is a shield of protection, and God alone is your shield of protection. They're strategizing here. The DH and the TH, death in the phonics. This is like a little enchantment. Somebody trying to call somebody up. You need to avoid this conversation, or go ahead and have the conversation. Get them, I don't know, tripped up, because it's showing somebody will die in prison for trying to kill somebody else out here. That's craziness. So they're calculating money and stuff. That's right here. Do the secret exchange for this death matter because I think I want all the money for something. It don't belong to you, and God's never going to give it to you. You're out of order. Somebody can't heal out here. Once somebody does go to jail, those of you who your family has been, I don't know, affected by this, you will be able to heal if you're going to follow God, because God's got his name out here for you. So those letters may be prevalent for you in this reading. Somebody's name is Kim out here specifically. That's just come through. Give me just a second and we'll go on to the next house here. Get rid of that. Isn't that funny? People really think all this money they're going to take from you. If that gentleman there, Aries, for connections, died, that was in the hidden space and left a bunch of money or inheritances, then somebody out of your family, I guess, is out here that's thought that they could take your money that way, or you thought you could do it, or something like that. There definitely is a conflict out here. Or your ex thought that they would kill you off for it, or something like that, is what's showing out here for your connections. Good luck, Aries. I wish you well. May God be with you. 14, 14, 55, 10. The arm of God is out here. All right, well, anyway, Taurus, your scripture here is a physical death. Okay, well, anyway, the mob just showed up in the Aries connection, so there's a physical death trying to go down. But anyway, the person who will die is the one who took the bribe to go kill somebody. You're dumb. All you people who have done this crap, you're stupid. You're a murderer, and God ain't for you. He's going to trip you up. That's ridiculous. You're retarded to me. Show me Taurus. Crazy. So pop-up little lover could be here. A writer is here. You could travel, or be a delivery driver as well, but this is popping up. This is a little lover energy out here. Some type of communication trying to go on out here with you, but there's physical death around this matter. Show me Taurus. Who do you think you are? Anyway, observing. You need to observe this communication because the telephone was just there. Okay, and take a deeper look at something that is going on because that magnifying glass was there in the Aries, as if you've got Aries connections. Show me Taurus. This is being watched. Again, somebody was going to go to jail in that reading. Somebody is being watched. Thank you, Most High. This is keeping an eye on you. Okay, well, somebody keeping an eye on you. They got a reason why they're doing it. Somebody's crazy. Shoes. Going somewhere. Popping up somewhere. Look, somebody got hidden intentions around you. And this is about making peace. It's not. For a lot of you all, this is to do a little secret exchange to kill you. Or they want you to go kill somebody. Why don't they go do it? Why don't you tell them to go do it? Because they don't want anybody to know it's them involved in something. That's why. They're cowards. Somebody's a coward out here. It's stupid. Show me Taurus. Somebody could have something hidden in a shoebox. Just hit me that way. That card has hit me that way before. It's coming through again. So maybe you got shoes or lots of shoes. Wedding shoe box. Wedding shoes underneath that. There's some type of a commitment here. But somebody's got an ex problem somewhere. Show me Taurus. Somebody knows about these shoes. The number 17 is on it. That's the star card in the tarot deck. Anyway, we have something, lawyers, court papers, paperwork. Yes, somebody's going to go to jail because it just showed so. So something is going on around somebody's being investigated out here. Somebody's watching and observing somebody and where you're going. They're following you. With the shoes being out here and they're popping up and right. Somebody following somebody. From the law is out here. Good. You're going to get caught for your nonsense. It's about time you go to jail, you folks. Do this crazy crap. We have a falling fast energy. If somebody's, a little lover energy is out here. If something's taking place with the connection with you and somebody fell real fast and something illegal is going on around that connection with you. Somebody ain't who you think that they are because somebody was paid off for somebody to pop up and be something around you. The mob is out here attached to it. Person who you think that they are or they weren't who somebody thought they were if somebody's already died in this matter. Okay? Greedy for gain. The narcissist. Somebody got grudges out here. They think mine. And this money ain't yours. This is fraudulent stuff coming out. This don't belong to you. This don't belong to you. Who did you think you were in the earth? Nah. Show me Taurus. Crazy. We have the Seven of Swords came out crossing. Okay, somebody plays both sides. They're talking out both sides of their mouth. They're strategizing. It's a strategizing card. That's a guilty card. Somebody gonna sit for a long time here. They've also thieved and had somebody also sit here and hold on to all they have because they're a thief. They're being judged. The letter R is a connection to some of you all. This is a judgment. If somebody thinks they're trying to come back around, they're going to be judged. Seven of Cups again, folks, out of a totally different deck all week long. All week long. Could be done with the Pisces really strong. King of Cups is underneath that Seven of Cups. This has got a consequence. This got a consequence on something that's going on out here. If somebody's lying to you. Hey, let's go somewhere. Show me the Seven of Cups. You're getting judged, and it shows that somebody, whoever the guilty party is, they are guilty in something that is going on. Eight of Swords, they are going to go to jail. They're stuck, and they're confused. Now what do I do? Where do I go? How do I do it? You can't, because somebody's already on your butt, watching your crap. You're a nutcase. Somebody is a nutcase. Look, there's death here. What's this? This is about going somewhere. The head of something is out here. Mr. Cash Patel's out here. Because there's a physical death. Again, physical death just came out. We've got headquarters. The word says headquarters is out here. Okay? They're going to put somebody in jail for some bull crap that's going on out here. If somebody think I can pay somebody, I'll just snuff you out and I'll just hold on to everything that you have because I'm stuck in the past on some crazy thing. I don't think so. Let me be real dramatic right back. Stupid idiot. Concern. You better be concerned. They are concerned. Somebody really trying to pour on some sweets out here with this King of Cups. To pop up and try to get you to fall real fast on something. I don't think so. The privileged lady, if you're privileged, God says you have a privilege, you're privileged to stomp the head of the serpent with these shoes, these high heel shoes right inside their eyeball because they're already cray cray. And the serpent was in the Aries reading. Okay? And the lovers is here. Ain't really a lover. And that somebody's sexuality is out here. This is about making peace. An older person was in the hidden space in the Aries reading. It's an older person card. It's also about somebody's sexuality, and God keeps bringing it out. It's intimacy, and it's off. This is secret sex going on. This is your genitals. Okay? Somebody's very unclean out here on something that's going. I got the pictograph language out here that says somebody's unclean. The T and the M. Somebody's name could be Tim or Tam or Tammy is out here. Or Matt or something like that is out here. Murder. MTR. Murder. In the phonics. It's definitely out here. It's physical murder. Trying to go on. Somebody watching somebody do it. But somebody's also watching the person trying to do it. They're going to get tripped up. They're going to be judged. They're going to go, John, you should be concerned about this because somebody's trying to touch somebody belongs to God. You don't have a right, thou shalt not murder, and then steal something. Because the thief and the liar and the cheat and the murderer is out here in your reading. Or that's you. You're illegal. You ain't privileged for crap. It says the pet store. You could work for a pet store. Something could be going down around a location by a pet store. Most times says you can remove somebody who refuses to let go. You're out of here. Whoever these people are thinking you're gonna leave, you're leaving. God's removing this person. Whoever's doing this to who? Anyway, they'll trip up in their own crap, and God will put somebody just like what they've done right back to them because he ain't gonna be mocked by nobody. Whatsoever a man says, that shall he also reap. And so you'll just fall into your own trap and think somebody's dreamy, and somebody will kill you right back. That's how God works. Ain't gonna be mocked by none of this. Show me more information out here. It's ridiculous. I'll be glad when all kooks are out of the earth, folks. Show me Taurus connections. Your nephew is involved in something that's going on, or you're the nephew. Somebody is monitoring somebody. Well, anyway, you go right on ahead. There's the wolf right there. Somebody, who do you think they are? Somebody's end is going to be better than their beginning ever was. Okay, there is a positive change that's going to take place, and whoever the donor is, it also wants to be seen again. Okay, whatever that means for you. Somebody is definitely getting judged out here. Show me Taurus energy. To perceive something. Again, we've got the word observing. Somebody's watching somebody. They're being monitored because somebody knows that somebody is a flipping wolf out here trying to take somebody's breath away, or that they did that. It shows they are going to jail. This definitely had a consequence to it. So whoever the creep is doing the nonsense, and who's ever had to deal with this freakazoid that's lost their ever-loving filthy brain, They're insane. God says that he's going to give a positive outcome for every person who's had to deal with this bull crap. So to perceive something and to have the ability to see beyond what is seen, okay, in this physical present realm as the light pierces through the darkness, and it only comes by the Holy Spirit that gives you the right to have the privilege to stick that heel right in their freaking eyeball, because they're the wicked. Their candle is out. Their candle is out. Thank you, Jehovah. You are our shield and our buckler. Whom shall we fear? Whom shall we be afraid? Secrets. So it fell on the lovers because somebody's been sleeping around the preacher. That's really not the preacher. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Whoever that person is. They do have secrets. They're sleeping with everybody in that church. Keeps coming out that way. Definitely has secrets out here. But they ain't really secrets. They're going to come up with that judgment card being here, because this is also secrets. Okay? Somebody says, I want to hold your hand and I want to talk with you and kiss your face. And anyway, these are secrets. They got secrets to kill. All right, your last message out here. The V and the W and the Y is also out here. And this bloodshed, murder is all over the place. It's a physical death, folks. Somebody trying to kill you, or you're involved in trying to kill somebody. Ain't going to work out. Or they're going to pay the penalty for those people who did it. God's going to avenge for the blood of his children. So we have the legal card and the legal rune come out. Okay? And we have headquarters out here. We have FBI and everything else. Okay, it's going to be justice for this. The M and the D came out. Could be dealing with a medical situation as well. Obviously, if there's bloodshed, somebody has to be rushed to the hospital and some stuff, because the weapon was just there. Came out in the Aries reading. And then the Laguz. And this is complicated what's going on. This is an embarrassment on somebody, because somebody does set up in a place, they just think they're some big shot. They're just nothing. They're absolutely a kook in their brain. They're nothing. This is an embarrassment. God is going to embarrass this freak. But anyway, it's like the hangman energy. If something happened by water, then we've got a body of water energy here with the 8th house real strong. But anyway, those letters came out. Good luck to y'all. Stay in peace. God's working something out for all you upright. Pay attention to this communication that's out here. Observe what they're saying, because again, the hidden intentions, the wolf came out. The wolf and the fox. The fox will spoil the vine. Okay? But there is a positive change for all you upright. God's got it all under control here. I just heard somebody thought this was going to go on forever. What a stupid thing. Nothing goes on forever. Everything has a time and a season. Everything. Anyway, people just think that nothing's ever going to change, and they can just stay in some type of creepy thing on another person's life. And no, time's up on some stuff, folks. Color purple. I'm hearing purple rain. There's a prince out here. Thank you, Mosta. Break it down that way. Or any of those connections to something is coming through. Okay, let's go to the next house here. All right, Gemini connections, welcome in. Hope that you're doing well. Let's see what your card is that the Most High brought out. It says that he that follows after righteousness and mercy finds life, righteousness, and honor. Okay, so I don't know what you're following after, but you won't get no life or righteousness or honor unless it's through mercy. Okay, somebody needs some mercy. You either forgive or you can't be forgiven, or I don't know, that's coming through as well, whatever that means for you. It's dangerous energy. You won't live if you can't do that. Show me Gemini. What do they need to know? What does this group of people need to know with these connections to Gemini? So there's danger out here if you don't do something out here. This could be surgery as well with that sickle, but the hand of God is here to cut out something that is going on. There could be something in a literal garden. The Garden card, or a group of people energy is out here with the Garden card. Concerts. The music was just there in the Aries reading. You could be a musical person. The letter J is coming out on that sickle. And so anyway, show me Gemini connections. The obsession. Well, somebody was real toxic, those of you dealing with the Aries connection. This is holding on, clingy. Okay, somebody needs to extend some mercy out here. Or there's no life on you, and there's no honor around you. Can't let go. There's anxiety, clinging. It's written on that obsession card. You're under a warning here, Gemini connections. You're under a big fat warning here. Somebody's seared. Okay, well, I guess somebody won't let go of something. I guess they can't. The iron, if there is something to do with the literal iron, somebody could have gotten burned. It's also energetic burning as well, but to be seared in your spirit and not walking in a place of mercy and grace and all that kind of stuff, you're going to die. This is dangerous out here. Or somebody already has, and you're dealing with that party, and you're seeing their outcome is very dangerous to the pit of hell. Daydreaming. Somebody, when that card comes out, I always get like somebody who works at night and sleeps during the day, or somebody's mind's just constantly going during the day. This is the head in the clouds, a delusion. Hopes and dreams are written upon that card as well. What's under this iron card? Gifts. Look. If somebody wants to give you a gift, it was just showing that secret physical exchange for murder. If you're not going to extend some type of righteousness out here and some nonsense, you'll die from this gift. It'll pervert you and sear you, and God says that that'll make you twice dead. You're going to hell. That's why something's very dangerous out here. You're doing somebody's got obsessive problems out here. They're constantly in their head about something. Somebody's stuck in the past out here. So, an apology. Okay, are you really sorry? I don't know. Let's get into this. Show me Gemini connections. Show me Gemini connections. Somebody is coming through. Sorry, I just had to listen to my spirit. Somebody is coming through around this same-sex nonsense is here. Okay? And somebody has ticked somebody off because they don't agree with that stuff, because they agree with what God says about it. It's caused the person to just literally go nuts to do something because, well, you don't agree with whatever, some stupid thing is out here, because that's how crazy these people are. You can agree to disagree. They're still going to get judged by God. You give the word. You wipe your hands from them. But this person, they can't have it. They just can't deal with it. Deep down, this person knows they're wrong for this nonsense that's going on with the same-sex crap. Okay? Pride just jumped out. They're like this. Okay? So anyway, somebody really ain't happy out here. Or you will be happy if you do something that's upright. Okay? Anyway, whatever this is about, some type of an apology is around something, but somebody got to lay their pride down. Somebody, I don't know, is aggravated because of that nonsense, that sexual nonsense is going on. We have the wheel. Something's changing here. This is perception, and perception just came out in the Gemini reading. Oh, am I in Gemini? Yeah, I mean the Taurus reading. Something's changing here. Somebody knows that somebody's willful around some changing energy as well. There's the Emperor wants to jump out. Somebody in high positions out here. And the Four of Swords. Premeditation, trying to rest after a broken heart. Somebody does have this conflict going on. The Strength card, needing some strength for those of you who do need to say I'm sorry about something and lay your pride down. This is about respect. There's a word out here about having respect. Okay, but somebody don't, because somebody's got, they're seared. Okay, this is a maladministration card in the reverse of its energy. This is about a protection. This is children. The pictograph language says there's something about a door here, especially with the Emperor, because he also represents a door. Okay, somebody's name could be Chad out here. Somebody's name is Heidi out here as well. But there's a defeat on somebody who just won't give it up, won't give it up, won't give it up. They're kook. They're just absolutely a stupid kook. Three of Wands. Trading energy is around you all on a contract. Okay, right there. Secret physical exchanging something. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Something about a protection out here. You're not protected at all. If you're going to take the secret physical exchange on some stupid contract out here that's going on. Show me this Emperor, please. Something with your work is out here. Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups are all hanging in the balance. So if these are in the reverse, this is somebody who wants to use you for your money, or they want you to get involved in using somebody for their money, or you already did, or you're the one being used. Okay, if it's a single person or not, somebody don't have no discernment if you're obsessed. Somebody in your connection's obsessed with some crap out here. Okay? If there was a gift that was given just for you, somebody's obsessed with wanting that gift. I did a reading earlier and the Emperor was there, and in this deck somebody was holding the purse like mine. And it just showed so in this deck, I think it was in the Gemini or the Taurus connection reading, the Four of Pentacles was there. Somebody wants somebody else's things out here. Don't belong to them. Anyway, somebody can't see from a different perspective if that's in the reverse, but somebody's stuck, and that's also prison because somebody crazy. It's a crazy card. It's poisonous as well. Somebody going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about something out here, and you better make up your mind because you're under a time frame with God. It's dangerous, and whatever that means for you. This is about going somewhere, then something perverted. This word goes to pervert energy in the pictogram. Something is perverted out here. Look what's underneath this. It's just poking itself up. Underneath this apology, there's two freaky women out here. It's nasty. That's illegal in God's eyes. He never changed his mind about it ever once. Sorry if that makes you mad, folks, but it's dangerous on your soul. But anyway, somebody won't kill because they don't agree with that. Or something like that's out here. It's gross. What's in the hidden space, please, for Gemini? I won't sugarcoat any of this stuff. A child is out here, or somebody childish. There's something concerned, or something with your children with this matter is going on in the hidden space. Somebody's very concerned because something's changing out here with that will. Because there's a defeat on somebody, or you're going to defeat this, or somebody is trying to apologize and be sincere, and the other party won't have it because they're obsessed with some nonsense out here that's going on. Anyway, show me Gemini connections. What else is in the hidden space? I'm seeing somebody's husband is out here who had a child with somebody. If somebody did something crazy around that energy, then so be it. Yeah, somebody will go to jail for something, or your child might be going to jail. I don't know how old your kid is. Okay? But there's the money here. Somebody's watching this go down. Somebody's watching somebody try to give this gift. They're seared. You're fixing to be seared. It's going to change everything. Somebody will go to prison on some stupid nonsense going on. Or somebody's trying to stop their kid from going to prison. You can't stop that. God's going to make something come out. And whatever this is about for you. Show me Gemini. What kind of word Jehovah needs to come out here for Gemini? Envy. That's why somebody's got obsession on them. Okay, they're jealous of something, or they were, or something like that. It's out here. It's crazy. The hospital. Okay, well, there is surgery stuff that could go on. I mean, envy's crazy, folks. Jealousy goes to death matters. Okay? Anyway, it says they ain't who you think that they are. If somebody thinks, hey, I want to give you a little something out here, they're seared. They're really seared. The bag is underneath that. My hand caught it. Okay. Anyway, there's a piece of paper here. And That paper came out this morning. It's a document of something. These contracts are out here around something that's gone on. Anyway, hospital documents, something's changed or something's, I don't know, something like that's out here. You could have Texas connections that are coming out. Somebody's deliberately suppressing the truth and breaking free from something is out here. The only way you're going to break free and live and not die is to have some type of righteousness and honor by mercy. Okay? If you extend it and somebody else won't take it, that's on them with God. What that means for you. All the letters that came out here is the letter J, the letter Y, the Q, the D is out here. What else came out here? I missed it. The Z and the L is also out here. Show me Gemini connections. The letter O could be from an O state. Missouri just came out. The M-O. The E, the W. Whoa. There's money out here attached to things. Okay? Don't belong to somebody who wants to hold on to it. They're jealous of it because fortune goes back to the wheel. Okay? Anyway, whatever this is, there's money and inheritances around some stuff. Somebody's friend is either a friend and is loyal, but it's also an increase in promotion rune as well. Your boss is out here. Those of you who have co-worker nonsense going on, somebody jealous of your position, I guess, of something as well. But this shows me that something's going to be forced to change at a specific timing on this idiot that's crazy. I don't care. I won't give up. Well, God's going to make you give it up. Whatever that means for Gemini connections. God's put the sickle in. You're only out here a certain amount of time, and that's it. Something's changing on this nonsense that's going on. It's bull crap. That's what it is. People's absolutely toxic anymore. All right, give me just a second to pull these up. And we'll go to the next house. All right. All right, Cancer, welcome in. Cancer connections. I hope that you all are doing well. What did I just do with those? What did I do with those? Oh, there they are. So you have an air sign specifically coming out that is affecting whatever's fixing to come out for this reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius connected with Cancer connections out here. Show me Cancer. What do they need to know? So this gentleman is a professional card. Could be a jock for some of you all. This could be your partner, co-worker. It is a darker skinned individual. Any darker skinned ethnicity. Hold on a minute. What is that? I think there's a card that fell on the floor. Thought it was. Anyway, any darker skinned. I feel like there's this energy here of a distraction on purpose with a Cancer connection. If the air sign's trying to do it or the Cancer's trying to do it to the air sign, somebody's deliberately trying to make a distraction on something. I'm hearing sleight of hand. I'm hearing a bad manipulation of things and people is what I'm hearing. Okay? So whatever that is. No, we just take authority right here, right now. Jehovah rebuke you, Satan. Jehovah rebuke you, Satan. Well, somebody trying to hide something. It's coming out whether somebody likes it or not. Anyway, whoever this person is. They could be black, Mexican, Italian, any darker skinned individual. There's dating. This just wants to come out. So somebody is dating multiple people. They're hooking up on websites. Okay, these are one night stands that wants to jump out here. If you're married, then there's somebody that's connected with you with that gentleman card, whether they upright or not. Show me Cancer connections. I feel a bad frustration here. A nasty frustration here. Cupid in the reverse. Yeah, this somebody's dangerous out here. The obsession card wants to come out underneath that, and then the forbidden card's underneath that. Okay, well, something is forbidden. This is something wrong here. All my cards are upright, except for that one. Or some of, or I guess 3 of them are. I don't like I don't think that's by chance. Somebody's girlfriend is also in the reverse, showing up here. Let me fix my cards real quick. Okay, Cupid's in the reverse though. I'm going to leave it that way because that dating card is here. And something wrong with this. The letter A is out here. Show me Cancer. The love affair. It's something wrong. If that's why there's a distraction. Somebody's already with somebody, but they're trying to bring a distraction. There's a love affair. There's a dirty little secret written up on this card. Again, Cupid's in the reverse. And somebody's up on dating sites. And for some of you, this person is a murderer. For some of you all, this person's a murderer. Archangel Michael's underneath that. And somebody acts like they want to try to date you or something like that. This person's a murderer. Because we already seen the mob. You better check out somebody that you're dealing with. They got obsessive nonsense out here. Something going on. I feel it. So just a second ago in the Gemini connection, the word for pervert was there. This is a pervert. If you're the upright gentleman, then somebody's around. Look, this person's mean. This person's mean. This person's a freak. Somebody is. So whether you're the upright person with this ethnicity or whoever's not, or your work partner's involved with criminalistic nonsense, were murderers because somebody paid somebody off to do something. It said somebody was falling fast. I think it was a Taurus connection. So whoever's who, this person's mean. It could be a choking going on out here. This is a murderer. Somebody paid somebody off for the mob. It ain't really Cupid. They're in the reverse. It's a love affair. It's a dirty little secret somebody's got going on here. So whoever is who with Cancer and an air sign is connected with this matter. Somebody's nuts. So they got baggage. But obviously they do. Underneath that is the connection. This connection is toxic. I don't care how cute they are. They ain't that cute, folks. If that's what you go by, if somebody's looks, you're shallow. It's gonna get you killed out here. Somebody got bad emotional baggage is what it says. They're really weighed down. There's the lovers. It's a love affair going on. Those of you who are married, God's not just saying this for nothing. Something's out here with it. This is making choices. For some of y'all, they may even have a STD. There's health issues out here with the Lovers card as well. Anyway, somebody making choices on this little dating site to hook up. You better be careful with that, because there is death out here with it. Wow. This is also your genitals. Sex affairs out here. The letter M, a movie. The M and the V, and the pictograph looks like a Y, even though I know that's not how you, but the phonics of a movie is out here. Somebody could be in the movie industry that I'm talking to. We always have the star that comes out. Somebody could, the mowing company came out. The M and the W is also out here with this connection out here. Somebody owns a mowing company. Anyway, somebody sleeps around with a bunch of people out here, because the death card not only just goes to your genitals, especially with the intimacy, with all this stuff that's just backing it all up, but that's a sea of people. Somebody has one night stands over and over and over and over again. They're obsessed with it. And somebody's partner's out here with it. Show me Cancer. It's a specific air sign connection with y'all. Gemini specifically is out here with the Lovers card, but it could be any air sign, just this air sign here. Show me Cancer, what else they need to know about this. The Three of Pentacles. This has been collaborated to do something out here. Because that's, for those of you dealing with somebody who's got the mob. This is somebody so sweet. They tell you anything you want to hear, sweetheart. That's this crazy crap. They want your money underneath that Nine of Pentacles. You better have some discernment on this freak. What's in the hidden space, please, for Cancer? The Change. The Courtship cards all over y'all's reading, folks. It's all over your reading. The main male. He came out right here with this gentleman here. The main male. Or somebody's the main male to something. And your family. Obviously, if there's your husband, it's your husband. Okay? You better check him out. Or you're the husband. But they're in the hidden. A main male is in the hidden space with this courtship, with your family connected with it, and something's going to change because death is out here. Okay? And they could be a work partner. It's a surprise. Or you may be surprised. Again, work is out here. Your partner is out here. Your work partner is out here doing something. Underneath that, at work. Look, there's the connection there as well. It's incredible. Somebody is not who you think they are, folks, in your connection. Okay. They're being watched, though, because the best I just said somebody was watching somebody out here. It showed they were going to go to jail. Somebody's already on, for a lot of you all, the main energy is already being watched. This person will go to jail for some crap that they're doing. Show me Cancer connections. What do you want them to know? They're stuck. They are. You're going to go to jail. I'm probably talking to a lot of these people that are already doing this crap. They fell on that Three of Pentacles. They secretly want to collaborate something and somebody doing something by sex as well to make these choices because somebody's stuck. It's also a police officer card. And that's a professional. And so whoever's upright in those energies, obviously somebody's investigated. Show me more information. Show me Cancer. I'm not trying to be derogatory. I'm seeing somebody with great, big, huge breasts. And God's not giving me any information on it except something about somebody's breast is out here. Or somebody likes to try to tempt somebody with those breasts. I don't know. That's huge. And they are huge. God just really showed me great big breasts. Anyway, whatever that's about. Something illegal is going on. Yes, we just had all that stuff. If this person works for the law, they're involved in some crap because of where they sit, then they work for the FBI, I guess, because the death card goes to the FBI. Something illegal is out here. There's a police officer out here. Or your partner is very illegal and they do some nasty stuff out here. Okay? All right. Anyway, fountains could be from Kansas City. They're the city of fountains, I think. Cursed. This person is cursed. They're illegal. Some NFL connections. This can be a jock card. So either you're in danger on this website, or this jock is doing some crap out here, and they're nasty in what they do. Okay? Anyway. Show me Cancer connections. We have a hidden relationship that is definitely going on out here. I mean, man, the Most High's really pounding it on the head here. Really big. Somebody may have a baby or get pregnant out of this thing. Okay? It's a hidden relationship rune. Somebody's already connected with somebody out here, but they're doing some stuff, man. You better check your people out. Because they're on these dating sites. So if that's also Aries connection could be a third party to something because the telephone energy was there and they're reading. So whatever they're doing on these websites, you might want to ask your husband or wife to see their phone or something. If they have some type of great big cow, there's secrets there. folks. Anyway, there's money and luxury around some stuff. Somebody's in the NFL out here attached to something going on illegal. There's cursedness, and somebody's going to get stuck in something out here and go to jail and be found out. Anyway, 2 exes could be involved in something that's going on with this little collaboration, or somebody still sleeping with their ex, maybe got pregnant or whatever. A construction worker, you work with somebody who's in construction, it comes out all the time, your work is here. Somebody ain't who you think that they are in a connection out here. But anyway, that the N and the G and or 2 X's came out, and they got secrets. They're dirty little secrets is what it says. And they like to be real charming and think they're putting a little magic spell on you to get you in bed so they can choke you afterwards, probably. Because it's showing so right here, this person's crazy creep. Okay, that's also a specific jock card as well. So specifically somebody plays football out here in the NFL. Either is in danger or they doing it, or somebody's partner or coach or something like that's coming through as well. The CH, the Q, and the X is out here. It's a great big X connections out here. But it is a secret rune and a magic rune. Let me take from this other deck real quick, and we'll go on to the next reading. What do you want to bring out for Cancer here? There's the construction worker. And anyway, it's here. I'm amazed at the Most High God. I really am. Archangel Michael, though, is here for those of you who are trying to set you up in some nonsense, and you're upright. You might be on those dating sites unaware. Don't be ignorant, okay? Don't be ignorant. Who you hook up with, folks, is huge, especially after all this information just came out. But God says not to be unequally yoked, and every one of us has fallen down some way, shape, or form with that, and thank God we're still here to learn a lesson out of it. But we're in an hour now that things are speeding up in prophecy, and you're, I don't know, it's too vital for you not to figure out who's around you. Okay? Your life depends on it in this reading. Show me Cancer. We got a mass murderer out here somewhere. And they're obsessed with doing this nonsense because they're given over to demons. A painter is coming out, and you also need to talk to your kids. And so the construction worker or a painter, and somebody is a police, they're right here. That's a police officer card. We got the FBI energy out here. Somebody's being investigated, or this person is a crazy creep and they have a title over them and they're nasty. Okay, somebody says, I look at you with hearts in my eyes. It's a freaking lie. It's a freaking lie. The word lover is out here, a beloved one or a lover. Or you think somebody, your partner is a beloved one, and they're not. It's a dirty little love affair secret that somebody's got out here to kill you. Or that's you and you're going to go to jail because God's telling your stuff. Don't care what your title is, where you work. Somebody's illegal out here and they're cursed. For the word change that was out here, most I said somebody's actually had a sex change. They ain't who you think that they are. Why that would even be coming through, I don't know, but it just did. Somebody ain't who you think they are in their sexuality, obviously. All right, let's go on to the next house here. All right, Leo, connections, welcome in. The Most High picked a card for you all. Hold on, let me put this over here. It says that a false balance, somebody don't want no information out. As soon as I started to read this, my throat chakra is just like going, that choking was just there in the Cancer connection. Normally I don't say this, but it just came through. Some people do know their heavenly chart. I don't follow astrology and stuff, but I do know where those wandering stars were and where the sun and the moon were when I was born. I know my heavenly chart. But somebody's moon is in Cancer, real strong here with the Leo connection. Normally I don't say anything about that. Somebody's rising might be in Cancer. Cancer's just still coming through real strong, just because of what was just out there. But anyway, somebody don't want somebody to know something. My throat chakra literally just started to close up. It says that a false balance is an abomination to the Most High Jehovah. but a just weight is his delight. And so if it's in your power and you're an upright person, something abominable's going on, and God wants you to even out some scales out here. Okay? All right, show me Leo connections. Show me Leo connections, Most High. What do they need to know? So that guy is here. So anyway, that same energy is here after cutting the deck. This, again, those of you who didn't watch the Cancer reading, this is a professional of some sort. We had the NFL player that came out there. So this can be a jock person as well. But your partner is here. Any darker skinned ethnicity person could be here with this person, whether you're upright or not. It is a gentleman card. This tells you to be logical in something. Okay, because something abominable is going on out here. The letter A appears on that card. For some of you all, you work with this person. For some of you all, this is your spouse. For others of you all, this is a dirty little affair that's going to get somebody killed out of a matter out here. Show me Leo. Somebody going to take a gamble here, or this person is a gambler, or that's you. They're taking a risk. They're wearing a poker face, the card says. They're not really showing their feelings out here. Because somebody's dangerous out here with this gentleman connection. Whether that person, for some of you all, is the upright party, or you, or whoever's who, playing a role out here. But somebody really ain't who you think they are. Show me Leo. A girlfriend is out here. Okay, well, somebody's girlfriend's involved in something, then it is. Or you're the girlfriend. Somebody out here is playing a game, and they're going to take a risk at doing something out here. The letter Y or the letter J is out here. The A and the J is out here. Could be somebody's initials. So this is somebody wanting to talk, have a reunion. They say they're missing you. Anyway, somebody in the mix ain't really, because something illegal is going on. There's bloodshed somewhere. Show me Leo. Look, if you're getting together with a bunch of people, look, the nightlife is here. There's something about gambling here. Okay? This card also says gamble, Vegas, striptease. Okay? Gamble is written on this card. So if you are dealing with a gambler, the dice come out all the time on this platform. Something about somebody's girlfriend is out here involved in something. Underneath this gamble card is somebody in a freaking denial. A kook is out here. Somebody's just trying to pull your heartstrings. Whoever that guy is on the dating sites, he's a murderer. Or somebody's a murderer connected with this. Or the girlfriend is, whatever that is. Or somebody's partner is seeing your girlfriend. Could read it that way as well. They're going to take a chance on something out here. Falling fast. Whose reading was that in? Taurus or Gemini had that. Somebody think you're so cute, or they fell real fast in something. I guess they did. The connection, it wants to come out in the reverse, the way that it fell out on the table. Because this ain't really a connection. All that connection stuff was with that gentleman card. If that gentleman's upright, he's the investigator, then somebody is investigating somebody. So the heartbreak card is in this deck, the third card. And then the third card here is the heartstrings card. To pull somebody's heartstrings are out here for an entrapment. It's stated in the Cancer reading, there was an air sign over the Cancer reading connection. It said they were stuck in something. Somebody is stuck, and they're going to take a chance in doing something with you, or that's you trying to do it because you're in some type of a stupid denial. It ain't going to pay off for you. I'm just telling you. God's telling you your nonsense. Whoever the creep is. Show me Leo. For some of you all, this is the health trainer that came out, the most I just said. So if you're a health trainer, whether you're upright or not, somebody targeting you, or somebody's girlfriend is, your work partner's girlfriend or something like that, or I guess you may be doing that to somebody's partner out here. This is about having the rite of passage to go somewhere. If somebody's in a denial and they're going to take a chance to go ahead and go off somewhere, there's danger somewhere. Because somebody really is just pulling your little heartstrings. The Magician in the reverse. There's a manipulator. A bad manipulator. There's some headship out here as well. Because the pictograph language says this is somebody who's known somewhere. And they're very skilled, but they're a manipulator. They're a manipulator. The letter A is out here again. It's very prevalent out here. Show me Leo. Don't you dare fall fast for this connection. It says it's going to be a heartbreak. Okay? Somebody's got the truth, the secret. 7 swords. 8 swords is jail for this manipulation. They're trying to produce something out here. Where they did, the music was in the Aries connection. The 7 of Wands, this is all crossing. They're holding the 5 Wands because 5 Wands goes to jealousy, and the envy card also came out. It's going to cause some envy to come out on something. Okay, the 2 other Wands are here, and that's about a contract. If somebody has manipulated something around some type of a contract. Vehicle contracts could be showing up out here as well. But somebody's a little manipulator out here in a connection to a contract of some sort. King of Swords in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, these people are flipping crazy. If there's your girlfriend, she's manipulating something, so is he. And this is somebody that's in headship out here. That's the police officer then. A professional person is out here in a really big way in a headship. The Hermit. Okay, well, this is a bad issue. The Hermit talks about gateway to the dead. It's awesome. Trying to catch somebody up in something. Go right on ahead. God's going to catch you in something. Somebody's going to take a chance and try to catch somebody up in something. To pull somebody's heartstrings out here for some nonsense crap. Show me what's in the hidden space for Leo. It ain't going to work out for you. Sorry. You're an idiot. Whoever you're trying to do this to, whoever's doing this, you're an idiot. You're going to get caught. You're going to sit your butt down in jail, and you're going to die there. You're a kook and a half. This is a bad karmic out here. I go, whoever this girlfriend is, they're nasty. And your partner's nasty with them, I guess. That's a nasty ditch. Ho, there. I'm also hearing a he, she. It really ain't a woman. Because the sex change was just coming through my spirit for somebody. It ain't going to be for everybody, but somebody really trying to pour this sweet stuff on with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. She's a nasty hoe. She's a ditch. That's a ditch. Yeah, this is a bribe. They're going to take a chance in it. That's a bribe in the reverse. That gift, I think, was showing in either the Taurus or the Gemini reading. There's the concerts card in the reverse because what somebody produced, the music was there in the Aries reading. It's fraudulent. Don't belong to them. They stole it. They want to get up on a stage and say, look at this music that they've stolen from all kinds of musical people. These are freakazoids. What they produced was wrong. Okay? This card has a meaning of somebody who leads clans of people. They're fraudulent. It's in the reverse. They're fraudulent. Anyway, somebody going to go to hell. They're twice dead. That's also in the reverse. Along with the pervert card. If you don't know, if you're new, a dog in the reverse goes to same sex. Because somebody's really not a woman. They're a man. Somebody's girlfriend's out here, or something's around some third party, and somebody's doing same sex. It keeps coming out. But a dog in the reverse is pervert. It's also a prostitution card. Somebody's a whore out here. Okay? This is not loyal. Somebody's girlfriend. Your friend is mixed up with some crazy something. Okay? Time to wake up. Smell the coffee now. Really is. Because somebody ain't loyal somewhere. This is attacking. They're going to get attacked by God. Especially if they're trying to touch somebody who does belong to God. This person shows they're going to go to hell. They won't let something go. God's going to make them release in some nonsense. Their feelings are off. They don't have no feelings. This is manipulation out here with your connections, Leo, or you're the stupid idiot doing some crap. Who is. Show me, Leo. What do you want them to know, you Hugo? What kind of words are out here? This stuff makes me just, I don't know, sick to my stomach. A maybe is out here. You better say no to this freak. Also, it says they never thought they'd get caught. They're stuck, and they are going to get caught because God said they were. Because jail was in the reverse there, or in the hidden space. And something about somebody being turned off. You should be turned off. This should turn you off, that somebody wants to play a little game with you. This should turn you off. That's freaking stupid. Okay? Teenagers are involved in some stuff. You better talk to your kids, folks. Somebody around them, a walker, somebody who uses a walker. It's just idiotic at this point. People lost their flipping mind, thinking that they can sit here and say, hey, I'm going to take a chance and let me flatter you here with this gift. And you're dealing with somebody crazy. They're kookish. They got secrets. They're doing stuff with teenagers. There's perversion out here. And they're trying to get away with the crime. So a bike. Okay, somebody rides a bike, I guess so. A divorce situation is around a matter. Something about either going and getting a room or dorms. You went to college with this person, involved in something for clues coming out. There's the little movie star. What they have produced illegally is off. This is a professional movie star. Obviously, somebody's flipping acting somewhere around some crap that's going on. Hurtful. I just seen the word goal. It is hurtful because there's death out here, folks. And somebody's using teenagers to do their little bidding. And we got death out here around some stuff. In a really nasty, perverted way. And somebody thought they'd never get caught. That tells me they are going to get caught. For those of you who are asking God for answers and stuff like that, God's going to trip up somebody who's trying to do something to you. Your friend, somebody's friend ain't who you think that they are. They nasty. Or you're nasty. We don't want your kind, folks. Go to hell. We don't want your kind in our earth. Sodom and Gomorrah's coming, yeah. And let God just send down hellstone to all freaks. Again, abomination is out here. It's crazy. All right, let's go to the next. Oh, I forgot to take y'all's runes. Show me, Leo, connections. You guys got several that came up. I feel like somebody's, when I was trying to get that out of the mouth of the bag to pull it up, some of y'all need to really pull out some information of your children. They may have been told if you say anything. You really need to drag it out of them. Who's around them and what's been said, especially if you got X connections, because their divorce energy just came out, and the X also came out in the general reading today. They know something and they're in danger and it's hurtful. Or somebody has told them, I'm going to hurt you if you ever open your mouth. You need to make them open their mouth, folks. Anyway, somebody's interested too in a connection. This connection is crazy, demonic, perverted, and filthy. Or something's taking place with the girlfriend after a divorce. They wanted it to, and all hell is breaking loose out of this nonsense. I don't know. The letter J is out here. And then the A and the F. We had A connections really big. This is about looting on you. They don't give a rip. Somebody's name could be Jeff out here with the J and the F coming out. But it's the letter A. And this is about getting counsel and talking and stuff. And it represents looting and thieving on you. And then ICE. Somebody is a professional around something. The word police just came out. Whether they upright or not, we're going to see, folks. We're going to see. Because some of us ain't seen crap with the police. To be honorable. We would really like to see it. Anyway, this is hatefulness. And you people doing this crap is what's causing the hatefulness in our earth realm. You don't get to use people's stuff and produce things off of other people's things and manipulate it and call it yours. You're illegal. We don't care about your title. Somebody could have an eyewitness to something as well. This is the letter I, but it represents ice. Something could have happened in the wintertime for some of you all as well in a connection. And there is the hidden relationship. Somebody's girlfriend or somebody's doing something with somebody's girlfriend out here. They're all backwards and crazy. And again, ice. The King of Swords represents somebody in authority. He came out in the reverse. Or somebody's partner. If you're upright, your partner's not. And neither is your girlfriend, I guess. They're doing something out here. Crazy. And they're in denial. And they're going to take a chance. And something's wrong with this reading. They had a baby with them. I guess they had a baby with them. It's a hidden relationship and a baby. It's also a construction worker or just a work partner is out here attached to something. Your exes are involved in something. Maybe both of you all got X on both sides doing something. I don't know. But X energy is out here. This is the N and the G together. But the pictograph is two X's. This is all about money. Again, somebody's looting on somebody out here. It's all it's about. They don't give a rip about nobody. They're both these people. They don't even care about each other. Their karmic energy is around something going on. It's very illegal. Anyway, you ain't really interested in nothing. Somebody's interested in somebody's money out here. If they're a gambler, then they just need you because they need to go. They've already ran out all their money, and so now they just need your money to go. I don't know, take a rolling dice gamble on something going on. But there's danger out here for Leo connections. Good luck, folks. You really better pay attention to what's around you and talk to your kids. Let's go to the next house. We're gonna go to Virgo. Welcome in, Virgo connections. I hope that you all are well. The Most High picked out a card for you, and it says, somebody's name could be Jeremiah. It's just coming out of the book of Jeremiah. Let's put my glasses on. It says that Jehovah says, for those of you in the upright, that it shall be well with you and your remnant or your kids or generations. It will be well with you, with your remnant. Verily, Jehovah will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction. So I love that. God's going to make the enemy treat you well. Those of you who are upright. He's going to make them do it. Thank you, Most High. That's a promise. All right, let's get in here and see what's going on. Or maybe you're somebody's enemy and God's going to make you do what's right out here. Whoever's who in your connection. All of God's people, God's got your back. Definitely got our back. So the clouds, the rain, this is also distorting things. And the word distortion can take you to sexual confusion. If you look up the word distortion, it can be traced back to same-sex stuff. All right. Also in the up and up, God comes on the clouds and his strength is in the clouds is what he tells us. Something is forbidden. So again, all that sex crap. This says a love affair. Somebody is in a love affair. Okay. Temptations out here, flirting with people, giving into pleasures out here. And somebody's distorted in that. Where they want you to do something with them. Somebody has to have some faith out here. Show me Virgo connections. Show me Virgo. A mother is out here. So that hidden relationship in a baby rune has come out. It was in the Leo reading and it was in somebody else's reading as well. All right. Or something about your mother is out here around some distorted thing where a love affair has been attached to a matter and somebody gave in to the pleasure. Somebody could have gotten pregnant or they can get pregnant out of this matter. Anyway, whatever this means for you, God's saying something about this. He's going to cause your enemy, there's an enemy out here, he's going to cause them to entreat you well in something that they have done. Or you're gonna give it up and do it. Whoever's who. Okay, trapped. It said somebody was stuck in something that was going on and they didn't think they would get caught. And somebody is caught. It says there's no options for somebody out here. Okay? It's because I feel like somebody's already trapped. They've already done the unforbidden thing out here. Show me more information. Show me Virgo connections. Something about a fan is here. Okay, a star is also here. The movie star was just in, I think, the Leo connection, but somebody's also just acting. The star is also about exposure and stuff. It says your hope and your optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Okay, anyway, somebody's trapped in something around a matter where God's going to make them entreat you on whatever this is going to come out to be. The letter P and the letter K, the preacher's kid is out here. Okay, well, somebody preacher kid energy is out here. And there's a mother attached to something, or you're the mother around something that's forbidden and acting and some type of an exposure that's coming out about a matter with this love affair. Somebody trapped. It's somebody, I feel like somebody's trapped, and because they're trapped now, God's trapped them to have to make somebody to entreat you for something that they've already did. He got them trapped for trying to trap somebody else, is actually what's coming through out here. Somebody, the star goes to knowledge. Somebody knows about whatever this is. Somebody's distorted in a matter out here. King of Swords in the reverse is not a happy camper. He is your enemy, or that's you. This is a psychopath. Wants to sit here and act like I don't even know what's going on. Somebody does know, because the star is about knowledge. They're trapped. Somebody's trapped in something. Show me more information. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you all, but this is an authority figure. Your ex could be out here with that King of Swords in the reverse. This is all these coming out crossing. Several cards just jumped out. This somebody plays both sides of some things going on. It's distorted some stuff. Wants to act like they don't know something, but they do. Something about your mother is connected with this matter, or somebody's mother, or a preacher's kid is out here. This is real quick communication. The sun also came out just like that in somebody else's reading. The letter Q could be out here. This is something that's going to be exposed out here. We also have the Two of Pentacles. This is about getting your balance. Somebody wants you to be like another party to collaborate something with them, because they're trapped. Something very forbidden about a matter is going on out here. There's the police officer card as well. That somebody plays both sides, or a group of people play both sides in something that's going on. And then the Ten of Cups, okay, also is out here. Something very much emotional is going on a marriage. Somebody's mother got pregnant. We had an older woman in a pregnancy situation. Could have been pulled out in the general this morning. The Hierophant, preacher's kids out here attached. Something going on. There's a hacker out here as well, showing itself. Anyway, somebody's distorted something around business, marriages, a pregnancy, hospital connections can go back to this, bank connections can go back to this. Somebody wants somebody to secretly, physically exchange. The money is also here underneath that. It's for the hacker. It's for the VPN keys. It's for that nonsense. Crazy. The connection, okay? Something about a connection is out here. Somebody trying to hack in on something. You're being watched. You are being watched. Anyway, a change is going to take place, or already has. Something's hanging in the balance with this secret physical exchange and getting your balance because of somebody being stuck. They don't have no options for something out here that's going on. It's very much emotional, and God's going to make your enemy have to give it up on something. Whatever has taken place with you, where somebody has acted, or a star is involved in some illegal thing out here, which we know. Somebody from your family, specifically your mother, or your mother-in-law, or your stepmom, or your foster mother, or something. Okay? And it's a challenge. It is. It says somebody has no options out here. They are stuck. They got to do something. Again, God's making somebody entreat somebody out here. It looks bright with the sun being out here. Anyway, somebody who you think that they are, or they weren't. I won't say anything about that picture, because I say about it all the time. Crazy. The letter H is out here. The K, the Q. Show me in the P. The HPT, there's a hacker out here distorting things with the clouds coming out here. Anyway, there's a breast cancer. So I don't remember whose reading it was, but these great big breasts just came through my spirit. And I wasn't trying to be derogatory, but something about somebody's breast, just in general, was coming through. Or you're just dealing with a cancer, or somebody who has had breast cancer connections. It's just coming out here. Whatever that means for you. Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo. CPR. Well, you do have hospital connections out here for clues. It says they did something on purpose out here. Okay? All right. Well, anyway, there's an eyewitness to something going on with the matter. It says your hand folded perfectly in mine. Is what it says. Okay, did it? I don't know. Somebody crazy out here around a connection in the hidden space, around your family, or your mother's jealous about something, or challenged in some type of a change that's going on with the connection is what it's showing. Whatever, if you can't breathe, then something is out here, because the Hierophant tells us that it's about your breath in the pictograph language. So that's very prominent out here around something. Obviously, we've already seen the mob and stuff, and somebody paid somebody off to do some crap out here around situations. So they did something on purpose. If somebody died, they did it on purpose. If they couldn't breathe, they let somebody die on purpose, I guess. Or the choking was just there in the Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer reading. I don't remember which one it was. There is something about somebody's breath, and some type of a choking energy is out here. Somebody choked a baby. I don't know. Look, a nasty, foul, filthy, dirty, unclean, envious, malicious, spiteful, unpleasant person is out here. You got an enemy out here. Whoever this is, or your ex, or something with your mother or mother-in-law or something like that. Somebody is crazy out here, and they're your enemy, and God's still going to make them entreat you in something that's going on. Whoever that party goes to. Somebody's grandma. So somebody's grandmother is out here attached to something going on with a situation. Okay? Where somebody did something on purpose. Act like they were something that they weren't. A driver. And since we got hospital stuff out here, somebody could drive an ambulance. I don't know. You interpret it. Maybe you're just a driver. You're being called out. Or somebody's not really a driver if they're acting. I've got a picture of a vehicle here as well. Something to do with a secret connection in your home. Where there's been a challenge to something going on. Getting somewhere. Doing something. But something's been unforbidden with whatever this is for you. Because they did something on purpose out here. Show me Virgo. What do they need to know? A property owner fell on. They did it on purpose. Your property is right here. What else does Virgo need to know? Stuck in the past. Well, the word trapped and stuck is here as well. Somebody is stuck in something going on, folks. There's the boat, the camp, and the fishing. And somebody needed CPR from swimming or something like that. Whatever that is, something by water could be out here attached to a situation with you all. But somebody did something on purpose, and God's going to make somebody entreat you well, which is your enemy, this foul disgust. He's going to make something turn for your good, where they've done something on purpose and acted in some stupid matter out here, whatever that means for you. We have the letter J. This is somebody who was interested in something too. Okay, it just came out, I think, in the Leo reading. Anyway, a marriage arranged for mutual interest. That somebody's crazy within whatever that is for a marriage situation, or whatever that means for you. A friend is out here involved in something going on. This is the letter E, the W, or an M, but it's the EWAS. It represents a horse. You could have horse connections. This is about loyalty situations out here. It's also increase and promotion. Okay, again, banker energy could also be out here. And there is something to do with money. Okay, if somebody did come in your house, have your house key, your mother is out here attached to something that's happened on this property on purpose. they stuck in something that's going on. I guess maybe it's happened on a trip with camping or fishing or something. You put the pieces together. I'm just pulling out different things that you need to know about what's around you. Your family is obviously involved in something that is going on with this situation. Somebody's going to have some type of faith. Or again, somebody's real connected with that church that came out. Their church could be named Faith Church. I don't know. Somebody's a wolf somewhere in that, because God has already showed it over and over. They could be very well known, because that church was a sea of people. Church was there. Whatever this is, you got a friend out here involved in something. Somebody's interested in something going on too. They did something on purpose. Somebody's breath is or life is out here connected to something that's taken place where somebody was stuck in the past on a matter, and somebody very foul is out here. But again, let me reiterate, God's going to allow somebody to entreat you well for what the crap they've done out here. They're not going to get away with some bull crap that they've done, whatever that was for you. All right, Virgo, the sun is out here. It's going to turn in your favor, or whoever's who dealing with the Virgo that is upright. Okay? Give me just a second. We'll go on to the next house. All right, Libra connections, welcome in. Let's see what your card is that the Most High pulled out for you all. Somebody got STDs out here. All right, well, anyway, whoever is dealing with the person that's on that website and they having sex with all kinds of people and killing them afterwards, whoever's reading that was, I don't remember now because we've done so many houses, somebody got STDs. Somebody jumps around, I guess so. Because the whore was also in the Leo reading as well. Anyway, have fun with that. You need to know this information. Some STDs are to death. Okay? Show me Libra. There was an air connection. So I think it was in the Cancer reading. Maybe it was in that reading. Wherever it was. Look, there's the choking stuff that's coming out. There's death here with this. This somebody's mean. Because this is an air connection. In that reading, Cancer was dealing, their word that came out was an air sign. So either you got the STD or it's for others, it'll be the opposite direction, and you need to know. Okay? This person, they sleep with people and then they kill them. Look, the boat, the camp, and the fishing was just in the Virgo reading. There's the boat right there, whatever those connections are. Somebody did choke, I guess, just choking in water as well. But somebody also hit somebody off with the mob in the Aries and the Taurus connection reading. The mob was there as well. So this is dangerous. Libra connections. The letter J is out here on that whip card. It's also a jock. We had NFL that also came out. Somebody plays for the NFL. Somebody's in danger somewhere. Show me Libra. Get them out of our earth, Jehovah. A revenge. Okay, well, anyway, it shows it right here. Somebody hit somebody off to kill them. Or you did it, or you're in danger for death. Okay? They're observing something out here going on. That also was, I think it was the Taurus or the Gemini reading, or the Aries reading. Somebody is being watched out here. Okay? If this already took place and somebody already did do a killing, they did it out of a revenge. They did it on purpose. Just came out in the Virgo reading. Somebody did it on purpose, or they're trying to do it on purpose, whatever the timeline is. This is plotting something, observing to plot something as well is going on. Person's crazy. Show me Libra connections. A refrigerator is here. Okay, somebody's a cannibal. Somebody's been murdered and put in a freezer. I just heard cannibal, and that's for somebody, and for others of you, somebody's got just somebody in the freezer. That's really, really strong. I'm seeing a deep freeze. This is also a cold case, something that from the past is going to be reopened for an investigation. Somebody is investigated out here. The frying pan. Okay, well, anyway, there's something edible out here. I guess if you are dealing with a cannibal, they do exist in the earth realm. The refrigerator. Something about your kitchen area. Attention is out here. Because somebody's got revenge with Libra connections. Somebody's stressed out. Somebody's worried because somebody is trapped. Somebody's found out what the crap somebody has done in their revenge. And they're going to pay the price for it. Or you're going to pay the price for it, whoever I'm talking to. Show me, Libra. You should be worried. God's going to take your breath right out of you for doing it to somebody else. You don't have a right. You never had a right. Vengeance is only God's. It don't belong to you and I. As hard as that is for any of us to hear. God says, vengeance only belongs to me, he says. So for us to have to exercise the self-control to go out and do something, we've all had that energy before. God says, you'll pay a big price you put those shoes on. Somebody did that out here, and they're going to pay a price for doing it because you ain't God. You and I are not God. Show me, Libra. I just seen the doorway card. So stupid twin flame nonsense, crazy crap is out here. I hate that energy. I can't stand that energy. It's full of demonized crap. If you're brand new, you need to go back on my channel here on the live connection and watch yesterday's general reading. We went really into that, and I've talked about the twin flame before, why the devil's around that nonsense. It's crazy stuff. Bunch of homosexual nonsense around that twin flame crap. Show me, Libra. What's going on right now with this? So there you all are. Either you got secrets or you're the upright party or not. The King of Swords directly came out in the reverse in the Virgo reading. I think he was in the Leo reading as well. If you're upright, then you are. But somebody got secrets out here. Somebody is observing somebody. So the X has also come out. She just could represent an X. She could represent the law. She could represent your mother. Virgo had a mother and a grandmother energy that came out there as well. Somebody did some crap on purpose. Show me more information. Maybe somebody did something to somebody's grandmother on purpose as well because there's been money around some stuff. Show me, Libra, where you're dealing with another air sign. The Pentacle, contract, a pregnancy for some of you all. Ten of Cups. Somebody is going to be entreated well in something that's taking place. We also have the Three of Wands. These are crossing. This is about trading things. And we have the Five of Pentacles. This is hanging in the balance. Throw out, insecure energy could be here. Somebody is worried. Look underneath that is hopeless energy. Well, because somebody's going to pay for something that they have done. You're not going to mock God. Whatever the crap you did out here in a murder and a revenge, we don't give a rip that you're stressed out. You did something on purpose out here. There's no excuse for this crap. Male or female, whoever you are. Okay? Anyway, Seven of Cups again. It's had a consequence to it. And the little Page of Pentacles. I don't know if that was upright or not. But anyway, somebody obviously did secretly, physically exchange for something to go down a really demonic way in this revenge. Okay? All right. Somebody wants somebody to be receptive to this nonsense, folks. There is no hope in this for you to gain anything out of a murderous nonsense going on. It has a consequence. There's confusion around something going on because somebody's doing an evil work. This is a worker of deception out here. Okay? They don't have no hope because they're stuck in the consequence that they have. Okay, there's suicide energy out here around this person. That's not your problem. They're trying to get away with the crime. That's not your problem. Show me, Libra. If somebody's interested too in a connection out here, then they're trying to get rid of the person that they want the connection, so they got to get rid of the third party out here. If you are mutually interested with somebody, then somebody's ex can't stand it and they're trying to hit you off. Something like that's out here. An illusion energy. It's right here, 7 of Cups. And so again, somebody's trying to give somebody a really nice little pentacle out here. Okay, because the Ace of Pentacles is here for this death matter to go down. Looks real good, secretly, physically exchange. It's all an illusion. Somebody's out here with secrets around it. It's all an illusion. You take that pentacle, you're going to die in this matter. Because God's not going to be mocked by you. You too will be murdered some way, shape, or form. Whatsoever man sows, that shall he also reap. This is physical death showing up out here. I think it was the Taurus reading that the word physical death came out and all the death stuff was there. So somebody's painting a little illusion, making it look real good, making it look real happy with this 10 of Cups. The bitterness is going to come down upon you with 5 of those cups over you because it's an illusion. It really ain't a happy thing. Popping up, hey, my little lover, hey, let's go somewhere. This communication's an illusion. It just showed so. It's repeating out of both these decks. Okay? So whatever this boat, camping, fishing stuff is definitely here. You could work with this person. This is an occupation card, feeling way down. But the boat, the camp, and the fishing came out in the Virgo reading. That picture of the boat is here, and here's the anchor. If somebody did take somebody out to a body of water and they got choked that way, they were paid off to do it in this revenge that came out. Or they're trying to do that now to you. Yesterday, somebody was wanting somebody, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. And the drowning was there. The drowning card came out. It's all been designed by some cuckoo person out here that thinks they're interested too, but nobody should be interested in the kook. Anyway, they're crazy. There's the lovers. They ain't really your lover. This is about making this choice, and they really are an enemy. They got blockages in their flipping brain. They're insane, folks. Somebody is insane. They're in the hidden space. Show me Libra. I just felt just a dead silence just come in this room. It's real heavy right here, right now. God says you better stop and listen. Really listen to what somebody's trying to get you to do. Things aren't always what they seem. This obviously somebody want to eat you up. Let me tell you something, folks. If you're not keeping the commandments of God, you will be consumed. And the Most High said, you eat your own flesh in a curse. All peoples who will not keep the commandments of God, you're under a curse, and this falls underneath the curse. Cannibalism falls underneath the curse with God if you don't keep the commandments. It's out here. Somebody don't keep the commandments of God. They're out for revenge. Or they were. There's a consumption over the whole world is what God says, because almost 98% of the world don't keep the commandments of God. That's why you're going to destroy the world in the end with fire. A single male is coming out. Somebody could work in the courthouse with bad checks, or somebody has bad check problems. Some gambler energy was there. The hospital is here because we had bloodshed and stuff come out. And the hospital was showing up real big in the Virgo reading, with the Hierophant being there can represent that. The zoo. You don't need to go to the zoo with somebody. Okay, we deal with the zoo people. There's a Gemini. So Libra, if this is a Gemini, and there's a Gemini out here. Somebody is dealing with air connections that are really dealing with some crazy crap that's going on. And then there's the Virgo. Okay, so the Virgo and the Gemini specifically with a third-party connection with Libra connections, being very specific, is out here. Okay, so go back and watch the Virgo reading. And so I said something about the health trainer. I think it was the Leo connection. And so there is a health trainer that is out here attached to somebody's stuff. Okay, and you need to know somebody's doing something absolutely on purpose. They're stuck in something that they've already either done or they're trying to get it done. It's also showing us that it's going to be hopeless in the end of this matter with this freak that's trying to take revenge. God's going to make sure they get they get a little piece of his revenge. Somebody who served in the military, war. Okay, specifically we have Navy, possibly, for some of you all, but any military connections out here going on, drugs, okay? We have hospital out here. Obviously, people are dying in war. A powerful ruler is coming out. Helping your family is here. Hopefully it's true. And this isn't family rivalry with somebody taking revenge upon you. You're going to have to really pay attention to somebody's communication, because somebody's communicating an illusion here. Again, communication card with an illusion here. Oh, here's my money, increase and promotion. And not really. Maybe you are loved, maybe you're not. Third party don't like it. Something like that's out here with Libra connections. Okay, that's what you need to know. Some of y'all need to check your refrigerator, make sure there ain't a body in there. That's nasty. It's just absolutely nasty. So what is this? This is the Suelo, okay, which is the sun. It represents the sun. Somebody could be from Hawaii. That's the body of water energy there as well. This is genius. If you are genius, you're going to do what's correct. You're not really genius unless you're in the truth. Okay, this is a victory in something. It's also something going on during the daytime here. Okay, so the letter S came out, and then eternity also come out. And this is the Y and the R. If you flip that R-Y, S-R-Y, sorry. In the Gemini reading, you do have Gemini here. They were being told to have some mercy, to find some honor, and to live. Okay? And the apology was there in that reading. The apology card was. So whether somebody really is or not, you really are loved or not, helping your family is out here, and you better be genuine in it, or you're gonna end up dead somewhere if you don't do what's correct out here, because eternity is out here. Okay, shows it right here. This is a radical change going to take place. It's also a maximum protection. Somebody will go to jail for some crap that they've done out here. That's why they're hopeless. They wrote that they were going to get away with something that they did on purpose, or that they're trying to do on purpose, and they're not. And they're under a lot of tension out here. And so somebody's like trapped, and they've got to try to here's my little, pentacle with an illusion so I can continue this facade up. Ain't going to work out. God's going to radically change something on this individual or these people or whatever this little contract is about. Okay, so anyway, those letters came out, the J, the R, the S, and the A. I think those are all the letters that came out in this reading. That's it. So whether that's positive energy or not, person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name, you put it in its place. Military connections are out here. Your family's out here. A single male specifically is out here. Something about bad checks. Somebody wrote some hot checks on your account. I guess they did. Somebody needs to apologize for some crap. That's big stuff. Give me just a second. We'll go to the next house and get this picked up. I kept trying to put that Seven of Cups back into the deck, and I had to pick it up twice. It kept wanting to jump out on that twin flame nonsense, because it is an illusion, folks. We proved that the devil is all up in this nasty energy. It's all an illusion. And that energy right here that we talked about with that twin flame, and people get in their mind. You're mine. That's demonic. You don't have no control over anybody that way. No, but you are your own person. For somebody to go, I'm going to have a cow because that's my person. That's a lie. That's a flat out lie. And so with the devil being there, you're already in a curse with it. That's a fact, folks. You don't have to believe me, but I know for a fact it's a fact. I know you, Elohim. He don't lie. Stupid to me. I used to be all up in that stuff. I've even probably got older videos talking about it and things like that. If God puts somebody on your heart, he'll prove that somebody is for you, but you don't have to be like, I'm clinging to you. That's crazy. I used to believe that stuff until God said, no, let me show you something. Okay? If somebody in your connection, though, Got sex matters out here, and there's revenge up on it with the STDs. I guess so. Somebody's got hopelessness on them. If that's unto death, and something's out here with it. Unto death. Your overall energy was the STD energy that came out. In the hidden space was this lover energy. And somebody is an enemy around this bullcrap that is going on. Okay? But if you're upright, God's going to make something be okay for you. This person will die in their sin for whatever they're doing out here, because a victory just came out with that rune. A radical change fixing to take place for Libra connections. Okay, let's go to the next house. Scorpio connections. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully you all are well, or the cross watcher. Let's see what the Most High wants you to know here. There are third-party connections around everybody, really. That's your overall energy as a third party is around you, and you need to know about it. And for some of y'all, they may be an upright party for you to pull in to do something. For others of you all, they're dangerous. Show me Scorpio connections. The moon. It's secretive. It's deceptive. It's illusional. It's I'm laying down hunting, I'm chasing you with the tzadi in the Hebraic language. Hunting and fishing could come out of this as well. If you're upright, righteous, and humble, and you have your God-given intuition, then it's going to go to that as well. But the moon is here. Something about your mother. We had breast cancer that also came out, and this will go back to the house of cancer, and they roll over your breast and your stomach area. And so we have hospital stuff that's also come out. And somebody's secretly ain't who somebody thinks that they are. This is a deceptive energy out here with somebody who's very repetitious on their crazy deceptive nonsense going on. You need to know about it, or you already know about it, or this freak is you. The letter J is on that whip card, but the J rune keeps coming out, and that's somebody who's interested too, and they're willing to be deceptive around something out here, folks, because they're cuckoo, or they were. Okay, soulmates could be your soulmates, because the moon go back to soulmates, and they're masked and they're nasty. Look, the tongue is a world of fire. Somebody's gross somewhere, folks. Anyway, it says they're pretending, putting on a front. They're two-faced and they're not genuine at all. Your soulmates are out here. So I think the Virgo had the home house card, and the mother energy was there, which the moon represents the mother. Is somebody who you think that they are, and they're masked. Your girlfriend came out. Somebody's girlfriend's around somebody. Now, for about 2 weeks or a month ago, we kept getting that girlfriend that kept coming out, and they were keeping tabs on your person, because as soon as you left, they were doing something with your partner. Okay, the soulmate card has written on it a deep love, a spiritual connection, a life partner, or the one. But it came out with the mask, and somebody really ain't somewhere. Somebody's deceptive. There's the grave again for the third card. Anyway, and get choked, or they did. You need to understand somebody's around you. Your girlfriend is not who they say they are, or you are a friend and your girlfriend's fixing to go out with somebody, they're in danger, however it's going on. But anyway, it says you drink it. It could be drugs in a drink, choking after a drink, whether they be choked or somebody putting drugs, because drugs just came out and somebody's reading as well. Anyway, somebody says, no, you drink it. There's something behind that, don't drink it. Okay, came out with tools and going on a honeymoon. But somebody going on a honeymoon, or thought that they did, there's death around it. You got a widow here, or a widower attached to something. These wanted to just jump out, so I guess we're taking all of them. Caution out here. Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Could be dealing with a mechanic. So I think it was a Gemini reading about healing something, or somebody had Something about healing came out. That somebody really isn't. If you are healing with somebody and you are genuine and you know for a fact both of you have your eyes on God, then there obviously is a third party around you doing something really horrific, trying to get somebody killed because they're interested in something too. Somebody's out of order here. Okay? So either you are healing or this is all a lie. Show me Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. Trust. You need to trust. There's fraud around something. There's illusions. There is. It was all in the Libra connections, bad illusions going on. So again, the moon will take you to illusions. If somebody thinks that I want to heal, or they thought somebody was going to heal something around just a marital situation, I don't know. The third parties around something. They are doing something nasty out here around a connection. Whatever role you play in this matter, you need to keep your eyes open. Show me Scorpio right now. What's around Scorpio energy right now, most of the letter T and the M and the R and the J here thus far. We have going somewhere. There they are. It's just a matter of time for you guys to hack on in. You're going to go to jail, fool. Anyway, I just don't care. We're going on, and I'm talking against you. The Most High rebuke you. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm dealing with the hacker. I'm dealing with this murderer. They're never going to touch me. I'm going to live and not die. They're going to go down to the pit of hell, and they're going to fry. They're stupid. This is about going somewhere. Again, the boat, the camp, and the fishing, all that kind of stuff could take you back to the moon energy as well. This is about going somewhere. Thank you for this time. Cut their tongue out of them. Cut their tongue out of them. Because somebody's nasty filth. Anyway, Four of Pentacles, you're going to lose money on this. So somebody's going to lose some stupid stuff. We have a maladministration attached to something. That King of Swords kept coming out in reverse. Somebody's a foul piece of nutcase. There's the police officer right there. Okay, that's somebody to tell you whatever you got to hear. Okay, well, somebody's stupid. You're going to go to jail. I just split the deck. Something's going to change. You're going to go to jail. You are going to go to jail. Somebody's husband out here is also going to go to jail for doing something with somebody's girlfriend out here. Also showing up out here. All right, let's see what's in the hidden space. Show me Scorpio energy. Somebody got somebody's girlfriend pregnant. Somebody's husband got somebody's girlfriend pregnant out here as well. A mature woman in the reverse. Okay, well, anyway, they're maladministration somewhere. Could be an officer of some sort. Whoever the crap they are, they're filthy. Because that filthy female was somewhere. I think it was in the same reading that girlfriend card came out again. They're filthy. They're nasty. They're disgusting. They're going to go to jail for some crap out here. We have and the Virgo energy had a grandmother energy that was one of their overall cards as well. So whoever this mother is and some nonsense going on, they did something on purpose, or they're trying to do something on purpose. They're stupid. They're crazy. Okay, they're known in the community. They're backwards. They're filthy. They are going to go to jail. Don't care what they're doing. Something is going to change. Had a consequence to whatever the crap that somebody is doing out here. It's got a consequence to it. God's going to kill this person. We trust you, Jehovah. This person's going straight down to the pit of hell. So the despair in the revert, they don't think that they're going to get in trouble for something. You are. This could be your daughter or something like that. Somebody's just acting out here. So this your girlfriend, I guess somebody's girlfriend. If there's somebody's younger or older or something like that. Somebody's just acting out here. Whoever's who. Somebody's crazy out here around something going on. So the movie star also just came out. I think it was a Virgo. It was in wording somewhere. Anyway, somebody is they're just acting. If this is your soulmates, because your soulmates are here. Or you think your mother loves you. They don't. Somebody don't love somebody here. They're just putting on a front, the card says. Somebody's got murder on the mind. If somebody's acting like they're not despaired, they really are, because it's showing deceptions out here. If they are before a bunch of people, they're illegal, and they really are in this distress. Somebody's a third party to you. Show me Scorpio. Those of you who are fixing to get married, you better check that person out. They're a false heart. Somebody is false heart. There's an eyewitness of something out here that somebody knows information about something going on with your connection. With these tools, messing with somebody's vehicle. The vehicle's right here. It's also just a vehicle energy. Somebody's a murderer right here. There's the sports. NFL specifically was there. If you're married to a mature woman, whoever the girlfriend is, this mature woman has got revenge or something on something with this false nonsense. Whoever's connected with your family, they're just playing games if you're not dealing with a sports player. But NFL did come out. If this is something about somebody's known in the public eye, there's something wrong with somebody's spouse that's backwards. It's a mature woman. They got secrets. Bad. Look, an older person just jumped out. And then a date. Somebody does want somebody to go on a date. It's dangerous out here. They're false though around you. If this is just your friend, obviously this girlfriend out here. This is just different age group of females. I don't know. Somebody's being investigated. Must have said there's going to be justice. A gathering of people. They're all backwards in this community. Or this person has done something and the community don't have a clue. This person's freaking crazy. Anyway, somebody is investigated. For some of you all, maybe this mature person is upright and they're investigating. However it's going, somebody's being investigated for something that's out here. There is something with an older person, though, in this connection with a group of people and somebody being flat out false. For some of y'all, it's just somebody in your family as a soulmate, but something's wrong with your connection out here with this person. Show me Scorpio. They're afraid of something out here. A setup is trying to go on. Okay, well, somebody's investigated. Somebody's going to go to jail for a murder. They're going to get set up. Somebody knows about you playing a game. It's said today. There's an eyewitness out here going to take place. Or somebody already knows. Something around a holiday. Something already happened around a holiday or an upcoming holiday. I don't know. There's travel out here, really strong around some stuff. But anyway, somebody's trying to set somebody up out here. There's a setup out here. It's time to face what happened. For some of you off, this is past energy. Somebody's got eyewitness of something that's went down. Okay, in a very ferocious way on a death matter. It says there is a positive force at work, so just relax. Okay, again, trusting. You just got to trust something out here. God's got it all under control. Teenagers are involved. So it would show this with this younger feminine energy. And some of y'all got child trafficking energy out here. And this nasty older ditch is out here doing something with teenagers. Okay? Whatever that is, somebody's teenager girlfriend is involved in something out here with it. Listening. There's hidden information out here as well. Caught in the act. Well, somebody's going to get justice for some stuff out here. There's an eyewitness to some nonsense on whatever somebody's done. Y'all need to talk to your kids if this hasn't happened yet. There's something around you that's trying to go down. Somebody's trying to set somebody up, and obviously an investigator is going to set somebody up because they've got an eyewitness on something that's taking place out here with this false-hearted piece of nutcase. Anyway, there is a third party connected with Scorpio connections. And I send you love and light. The CH also came out here. The P, the J, and the Y are out here in this reading as well. All right, let's go to the next house. Oh, hold on a minute. I didn't take y'all's room. Show me Scorpio. We have secrets coming out here and somebody trying to put a little spell on you, or somebody does magic crap. The CH, the Q, and the X. Again, the CH was already out here, and or your X is a third-party connection as well. And the Laguz, chill. The CH and the L, and this also looks like a Z, but the refrigerator was just in the Libra reading. I stated there was cannibalism going on there, or somebody just died and they didn't know what to do with the body, so they put it in a freezer or a deep freeze or something. Okay? Something by water is going on around something. We just seen that boat. This is a water. It's like the hangman, which has a meaning of stormy waters. So whatever all that is about, this is embarrassment. Somebody don't want to be embarrassed, but God's going to embarrass them. Because there's an eyewitness to somebody being crazy out here on somebody's life. You're illegal. You're some stupid kook. And your magic's going to backfire on you, because there is no magic or divination or anything like that against the people of God. Stupidness. Anyway, the L and the Z goes back to perversion. And so some nasty energies out here with somebody's girlfriend out here, and two women, or somebody's trying to lure somebody else so they can say, oh no, you drink it, and then they want to get them in bed and do something nasty. That's gross. But there is something perverted that is going on in these readings. And they want to do something. Somebody's got eyewitness to something that did go on, or somebody is going to see it if this is upcoming in the timeline for you. But anyway, those letters also came out. Good luck to you. Keep your eyes open, man. We got some real kooks in the earth. Real kooks in the earth. Nasty. All right, let's go on to the next house. All right, Sagittarius, welcome in, or the cross watcher. Your word is from the Most High, Proverbs 25:12, and it says, as an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. So somebody needs to listen, okay, and be wise in whatever's fixing to come out in this reading. Show me Sagittarian energy, or maybe you're the reprover. Maybe somebody either will or will not listen to wisdom, but they're in danger if they don't listen. All of us would be in danger if we don't listen to the Most High. Show me Sagittarian energy connections. We have your home. Okay, well, some of you all got soulmates that are playing a little game with you. This could also be Homeland Security. The letter C or the letter K is out here with that card. Underneath that is being at a crossroad or somebody plotting something around murder. Boy, it really wants to be seen today. Because somebody wants to take this and alterate things. Somebody works for the government, alterating and distorting things for their own protection is what that represents. It's all for murder. But anyway, you're never going to get away with it. You can go ahead and plot. You ain't getting out of something. You're going to pay the price for what you have done. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You're going to pay for the little fake link that you have, because I have evidence that's recorded against you. Because the hacker also was somewhere. I think it was a stupid Leo connection. If you're upright Leo, then you are. I'm dealing with some. I'm Sagittarius, so I'm real vocal when it comes to this house. I'm also dealing with kook Sagittarians as well. So some of y'all might be dealing with same signs as well. So there are third-party connections out here around you all. It says that there's manipulation trying to go on. It is. Somebody's plotting something with the crossword card. Ain't going to work out for you, ditch. Anyway, a third-party intervention, others that are involved. Okay, well, anyway, God is saying that you better take some correction here or it ain't going to go well with you. I'll rebuke all this nonsense on this platform. Anyway, running away, being empty, feeling invisible, cutting off, that for some reason was in the reverse. So anyway, if you don't feel empty, then good for you. Some people do and some people don't, I guess. I don't. God fills me up. How about you folks? Anyway, let's go. Let's see what's going on. You definitely have third parties around your home, or your actual family is a third party kooks around some stuff. Show me Sagittarian energy. Tools. Dealing with a mechanic. Some of us have dealt with somebody who put them on your vehicle to make you go off of the freeway to kill other people. It's a mass murderer out here and your family was involved in it. We already know. Or your ex was. Show me Sagittarian energy. Some of y'all, you think you're going to go away with somebody out here connected with your family, and there's third parties attached to somebody that's messed with your vehicle. That stuff is widespread. I talked about it on the platform. We have getting away. It's in the reverse. Relaxing. Somebody can't relax or have fun. Then, or somebody don't want you to. It's too bad. Too bad. There's consequences for you to go somewhere and to get away. Those of you dealing with the cuckoo on those readings yesterday, somebody really begging you to go somewhere. There are consequences out here on this nonsense. Okay? These are bad choices, games being played, giving some type of mixed signals out here. So whoever's who in this connection, it's really got a consequence to you. Why would you even do that? Oh, that's right, because you're crazy. You don't give a rip about God. That's why. They're plotting a murder. They're plotting about you going somewhere and doing something out here. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All of us who walk in the truth, God says, I command you not to be afraid wherever you go. You can never touch me. Jehovah is my shield and all my brothers and sisters in the earth. Go ahead and plot. You're gonna fall in your own trap. You're kook. No weapon for I condemn your tongues as third-party freaks out here. Nonsense. These people got to go, Jehovah. These people got to go, man. They got to get out. There's the apology. They ain't sorry. They're sorry. They sorry, but they're not really apologetic. Okay? There's a stupid proposal. No, don't think that's nasty. This filthy crap is nasty. 2 men, 2 women, crazy. No, don't think so. Not interested. Not interested. The tools represent somebody trying to fix something. There's consequences out here with mixed signals with it. For you to go somewhere. Somebody's already done some crap out here with somebody's vehicle, plotted it. If you know about this and you're talking about this and you're because you are being told to be sincere, because if you don't, there is consequences on you. Because there's an eyewitness to something that is going on out here today around murder. You think you're going to get up in here and play games and tell somebody, let's go somewhere, and somebody's messed with somebody's vehicle to go somewhere. You're going to pay a heavy price on it. You will not escape this nonsense that's going on. How it's going down. Some people do need to apologize, but it's only going to stay right there. Fine, I forgive you. Bye-bye now. But some of us don't give a rip anymore. Show me Sagittarian energies. Okay, the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, well, somebody's house is upside down. Anyway, somebody's all day, somebody's stepping out with somebody's girlfriend, same-sex nasty nonsense, doing something. Somebody's plotted something or as a third party around a marriage situation, I guess so. They're guilty, 7 of Swords, for thieving something around your home, maybe even while you left to go somewhere as well. 7 of Swords is a little strategizing energy, which that's the crossroad card. What can I do? How do I escape? It's a plot. Somebody's marriage is a lie. is what it would be shown with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Wands in the reverse. Those of you who are married, it's somebody's cheating in their marriage is what it's showing. Somebody's marriage is a lie out here. Especially if it's a same-sex issue. You're not really married in God's eyes. That's illegal. That's abominable. That's the truth. Death of a person, death of an idea. Look, it's called murder. Ten of Swords. This is backstabbing nonsense out here going on. Somebody really ain't sorry with this apology. Not really. It says they play games. That says that there's manipulation going on out here. There's the King of Wands. You better be upright. Some of you all are, some of you all are not. Show me what's in the hidden space. That could be an Aries, Leo, or another Sagittarian that you're dealing with. If he's in the reverse, he's a whoremonger and he is the other man somewhere, or you are. Okay? Because somebody is cheating out here with the Seven of Swords. And that's why this plotting crap has gone on. It's been showing up all day long. Or just somebody's thieving something. They've plotted to do it. Maybe while you're gone. Maybe you're not. Maybe somebody hasn't messed with your vehicle, but somebody is doing something. Maybe it's just a mechanic or a maintenance person or the construction worker or something while you're gone in your home. Some type of thievery is here or was here attached to something. If that's past energy. Show me what's in the hidden space, please, for Sagittarius. And you're off and you're going to die for that. A curse comes to your house for thieving. Okay? Anyway, love in the reverse, because it's a lie. Nobody loves anymore. Nobody gives a rip anymore. Not really. Anyway, the Four of Wands is in the reverse. Somebody's prideful with that in the reverse. Again, they are. They are. They're plotting crap out here. It's a lie. The commitment in the reverse. Again, it's right here. Four of Wands is in the reverse. Those of you who are married, it's really not a marriage. Somebody don't give a rip about you. It's a backstabbing nonsense out here. Whoever that goes to, because I'm not married. I'm married to Jehovah. A wealthy man is out here. Okay, if you're wealthy, they're here to thieve your money and to kill you. Look, the marriage underneath that. They're here to kill somebody. If you're an upright Sagittarius and somebody's trying to plot some type of proposal around you, it's a lie. I say it's just better to be alone. Anyway, you're being warned out here. There's a third party trying to kill you. They can't touch you, though, if you belong to God. A love situation. This is not love. This is not love. A secret communication is going on. Go ahead and have it. God. An ending, or somebody is trying to kill somebody to get something ended. Whatever. A forceful communication. You do need to be forceful. Somebody needs to reprove somebody out here. And either they're going to do what's right, or you're going to die. Because somebody's got the answer out here to rebuke something that's going on that's illegal out here around some idiotic thing that's been plotted. That's craziness. To bore a hole with pain to kill somebody. Again, it's right here. It's the plot to murder somebody. It ain't going to take place with me or anybody else who follows God. He is our shield. He's already promised us long life in the earth if we keep his way. You can go ahead and plot and over here and plot and plot and plot. It's never going to work out for you, honey. Go ahead and drip your little honey somewhere else, fags. I don't give a rip about you all. Nothing but lying sacks of craps in the earth anymore. Somebody got some stupid emotional tie out here. Anyway, it's a third party crazy. Yellow. Somebody could drive a yellow vehicle attached to something. I don't know. Yellow goes to your staples. Yellow goes to an issue. Anyway, it says that when the righteous men, they do rejoice, there is great glory. But when the wicked, they rise, a man hides. We do have wicked people all day long because somebody's trying to kill somebody. This is dumb. What else for Sagittarius? I feel bad frustration here. Anyway, somebody's last word. Anyway, there's death out here. And there's a con artist around somebody. It is, folks. It is. Look, the key. I already know who you are. I'm not afraid of you. Not for nobody. I already know your little plots because God tells me things. I ask him for his wisdom because I don't trust nobody in the earth realm. At all. Nobody. A spy is out. Go ahead and spy. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. A little spy is around. You won't get no tears out of me. A clarity of a mystery. Yes. The clarity of a mystery is out here. Somebody knows something. Or you know something that somebody's done to you. I send you love and light because this crap is stupid for people to mess with your vehicle. The hospital, there's a hospital connection. There is a hospital connection. If somebody did something in the hospital, they bored a hole through somebody, because I think it was a Virgo reading. Hospital energy was there and they did something on purpose and CPR was all there and stuff. They did it on purpose. They let somebody die. Okay, whatever that is. They bored a hole through somebody and killed somebody. If they used a tool to do it, that somebody could use a tool. There was some type of weapon that came out in somebody else's reading. I think it was the Aries. This could have been Aries connection to you. But somebody's going to go to jail. They're stuck. They're crazy. They're kookish. Somebody's trying to do some crap out here. It's just not going to work out for the people of God if you think you're going to touch us. There's a big consequence on you folks for touching us in the earth realm. But I guess you don't want to take no rebuke from God. That's your business. Somebody's got split. Yeah, we are dealing with somebody that's got really bad split personalities. This for me is a Leo. Okay, they are crazy. Okay, they are. I'm just saying. Okay, an excrement issue. Something is excrement. It's poopy. It stinks. It's disgusting. It's filth. Somebody's crazy out here. They think they got an emotional tie to some crap going on. They're nuts. I'm sure the person's watching me. You're nuts. You're going to prison. Oklahoma. If this is my son, my little Aries son, I could give a rip about my family. What they've done is unforgivable. Something about the airport is here for some of you all. I have nobody to talk to, so I just let you all know. I'm an open book. I ain't got nothing to hide. A Gemini connection is out here. For some of us, this is some preacher out here in our family that's false as well. Anyway, a Gemini is coming out. It says you're going to know who's who. Okay? So there's somebody's last word is out here. Somebody's speaking. You're going to know who's who when they say something to you. Okay? We got vomit. I didn't see these over here. Somebody is sick. Hospital is out here. Somebody's mentally sick out here, folks, in a really bad way. Anyway, it's an excrement issue out here. Again, the color yellow goes to an issue as well. They're the ones that plotted some crazy issue to go on. Some of us just, we don't want an apology. We've already forgiven and given it to God. Just go on now. How I feel. If any of my family members, I've already tried to reach out for questions and stuff. They all crazy kooks to me. The letter N and the X comes out here. This is like I don't care and don't care anymore, because God's already said got 24 hours, got 24 hours, got 24 hours to make a thing right, and they never do. And so I guess y'all are going to go to hell for some stuff. Okay, I've already said I forgive everybody that's done stuff, and I'm just not going to deal with this no more. This is somebody in rebellion. Somebody is in rebellion, or somebody's exes. We also have the R and the S. Well, this hitting home. I already know my ex is in rebellion. Okay, I already know that they are, and his name starts with an R, and my name starts with an S. This is so a Rose. Somebody's name could be Rose. The RX came out, and the RN is also out here. The hospital's out here. Attached to somebody boring a hole through somebody for killing, because somebody's kook thinking that they can take somebody's life out here. No, I don't think so. This is the Raito, or it sounds like the radio, because the music was in the Aries connection here. This house right here take you to music and stuff as well with the hangman. So anyway, whatever all that stuff is about, this is you're going to cooperate. You're out. Somebody is. Somebody needs to rebuke somebody. This also a victory going to take place out here with the Suelo, and a removal of somebody. Just looking at these. Sex. Sex is all around some people's stuff out here, and somebody ain't who you think that they are. It's vomit sex. Meaning nasty same-sex stuff shown right here. It's crazy. No, don't think so. Don't think so. Give me just a second. A Gemini specifically came out attached to something with Sagittarius connections out here. Anyway, this is not a love situation. It's a delusional piece of crazy situation going on out here because somebody's in rebellion to God. They just think they can get up in here and take your keys to your house and thieve from you because they're kook. You're going to pay for that. You're cursed. God says curses go to your house for that, and they will abide there on you. You're unwise. Unless you're going to take this rebuke. Get on down the road. Grow the crap. All right, let's go to the next house. All right, Capricorn connections, welcome in. See what's going on with you all. Give me just a second to clear this space because it's too heavy here, and I'm frustrated. So I just need to just clear my mind real quick. Yehovah, just come on in here. Go ahead and warfare, Yehovah. Say whatever you need to say. I just yield myself to you. Ain't that sad that our enemies are out of our own household, is what the Messiah's telling me. He said, remember, I said that your enemies would be right out of your own household. They're not justified for not walking in uprightness. The love situation is this way that makes the problem. Because if this is not here between us and God, this could never take place here, regardless. That's what the love situation is about. Let's go on to Capricorn. Show me Capricorn connections out here. Somebody's name is Blackie that just came through. Or maybe it's somebody's nickname. I just heard Blackie. Could be a horse's name as well. The horse rune came out somewhere. So we have a lighter skinned, any ethnicity with lighter skin is coming out. This tells you to use your intuition. This could be your mother. This could be your grandmother. I'm just saying that because in the Virgo reading, a mother was there. Whether she's upright or not, for any given person, they are or are not. Okay? The letter A appears on that card. Show me Capricorn, or that's you. Any feminine in your life card as well. A pursuit is out here. This is like chasing and hunting down and being resilient and stuff like that. And somebody is going to get some justice for some nonsense that's taking place because I've seen it in somebody else's reading. So somebody's on pursuit. Either somebody's on pursuit with this lighter skinned lady, or that's you pursuing somebody that way. Somebody's trying to do something nasty to somebody out here. It's just not going to work out for them if they're trying to touch you who belong to the Most High God. He ain't going to have it. Okay? The parking lot. Okay, well, anyway, we had the tools that just came out in the Sagittarius connection. And then the Raito represents the ride. Somebody's pursuing somebody for touching somebody's vehicle. They're going to go to jail for it because it was for murder's sake, folks. It was for murder's sake. Or it is for murder's sake. They did it because they thought there was some love situation and I'm interested in something too. Nobody's interested in the crap that you are doing this nonsense. It's the mob has come out really strong. We have somebody being exhausted. Okay? Anyway, and bitterness is out here attached to some. So somebody's pursuing somebody. And if you're upright, you should pursue somebody who's done something wicked. You should. You should not stop. You should be relentless in it. Bunch of bull crap. Somebody's bitter, they're petty out here, it says. Are you petty? Somebody is. They sitting out in the parking lot waiting. Are you? Stupid. We have a hideaway. Okay, well, God just brought out a scripture stating about when wicked people rise, people hide. Okay, but God will hide you and I think you must. I hadn't thought about that in a long time. Most I told me many years ago before all this crap with me started, because I've talked about on the camera before that I heard God say that I was protected, and I was just thanking Him, thank you God for letting me hear that. And then all of a sudden I stopped and I said, well, if you have to tell me I'm protected, something's up. And then all this crazy stuff started happening around me. But before that, I don't know if I've ever shared this on platform before. Years prior to me even hearing the protection, I was living in a totally different place at the time. The Most High gave me a scripture about just hiding away for just a little while until the calamity be past. And God will hide you and I from a wicked group of people. People have done some nonsense, trying to kill you off for your things, whether they be family or not. We've got wicked people that are trying to rise, but God's going to hide you. Okay? I forgot to take your card here. So whoever needs to hear that, or something about getting away, because somebody's pursuing somebody out here. They're petty and some nonsense has gone on. Something's out here around death matters, though, really strong. But you don't have to worry. God commands us to not be afraid, so we won't. Your card here that came out that the Most High is revealing says that either you don't or they don't. They don't like that you know what they really are. Somebody's deceptive. And somebody knows who somebody really is, and they don't like it. And if they know that you know, whoever's the party that knows about somebody's deception, they don't know it. They're trying to pursue you to shut you up, then, or they did murder for that as well. And if somebody did get murdered, then somebody upright is also pursuing somebody to shut them up or to let people know who the crap they are as well. However the energy is going in what direction. But somebody don't like that you know what they are, because they don't even like what they are. They're not even comfortable for what they are. I won't let anybody tell me what I'm going to be. I'm going to live before God, and He'll correct me. I tell God all the time, search my heart, Yehovah. Okay, and I feel Him tugging here. I'm like, let me line up then with you, Yehovah. Somebody, they want to stay what they are in secret and don't want nobody to know, and somebody knows about it, and they don't like it. And now there's some type of pursuing energy out here. Now somebody's either trying to hide because people know about something, but whatever this person is or whatever they have done, there's anger around this thing. Okay? They're petty, they're salty, they're angry, they're bitter, they're kook. Could be a teacher with that owl being here, or a professor or something like that. So poverty, letting go of something is also out here. This is what's in your hidden space. That somebody is guilty for something out here. I wanted to take this deck before I finish off with those. Show me Capricorn energy. So in the Sagittarius reading, the thievery was there. Somebody's guilty for putting somebody in poverty on purpose. Because they're stupid, they're crazy. You have no right, and you're going to give it back. I don't care what you are in the earth. Get on down the road, man. Go away. Show me Capricorn. The truth. Okay, it's like this. Because somebody don't like it. Because somebody speaks both ways. Somebody's not truthful. They play both sides. I think somebody had a card that came out today that said that they played both sides or something like that. There's an apology. It's fake. For a lot of you all, this is not an apology. It just Gemini had the apology card. Sagittarius had the apology card. Now you all have the apology card. Okay? Somebody's very petty out here. They're guilty for some crap that's going on. Okay? They either won't let go or God's obviously going to force somebody to let go. Somebody's out in the parking lot doing some crap out here around you, or that's you, or who is in a matter. If somebody won't let go of somebody putting them in poverty, for some of y'all, because somebody's guilty, then I'll read it that way as well. But somebody don't like that somebody knows something out here. If that is genuine, then great. I just haven't seen people be genuine for a long time. Three of Pentacles. There are third parties around people. And the World card is coming out. So somebody is trying to get something to end. However, it's trying to go down. Whether somebody will or will not let something go. They got secrets out here. The High Priestess. It's about having to use your intuition. There's shame out here on something that's taking place out here, folks. Show me Capricorn. That's why they don't like what they are. Because what they are is shameful. What they've done. Or what you've done. Whoever's who. What else is in the hidden space here, please, for Capricorn? The murder. That's dangerous. This person's a liar. This is not an apology, like I said. This third parties are out here. This is murder, folks. This is flipping. They got secrets about it. Somebody don't like that. You know that somebody got murdered because the eyewitness came out in somebody else's reading. And now, if you've happened to hide because you know that information, I guess you do, or somebody does. Something speeding up. Okay, acceleration on this pursuit. It's in the hidden space. Something is illegal here. Okay. Well, anyway, somebody's a murderer out here. They're crazy. They're trying to allure somebody with this seductive, I'm sorry, you're a lying sack of crap. Shut up. They won't let go because they're full of the devil out here. God already gave people 24 hours to live or die. And some people are going to die for this matter because they wouldn't do what was right. Over and over on this platform, God says, live or die, do what's right. And some people don't. And so now they've got this to pay. With God, they're going straight down to hell for the crap that they've done to somebody, taking money away and putting people in poverty secretly through the courts. Somebody's illegal out here that works for the court. Anyway, an ending's going to take place. Anyway, the coffin's out here. There's a spy that is out here. Somebody needs to check something out, I guess so. Or this spy is a low-down scoundrel. Show me Capricorn. What do they need to know? Most time, keep them safe. Keep all upright people safe in this connection. Somebody's talent. That's hitting home. A gift is out here. Anyway, if somebody's trying to say, hey, take my gift, it's a bribe. It'll curse you. That's why in the hidden space, God's saying this is dangerous. If somebody's trying to take a little gift out of their bosom to pervert your way, and we've already seen the word pervert out here, so somebody is a pervert. They've turned into a split personality piece of nutcase, and they do want to kill somebody, to bore a hole with pain. That just came out in the Sagittarius reading with an excrement issue. This is going to end. You're going to go to jail. Everybody's going to know what you are at the end of this matter because God's going to make it come out. He's going to let everybody smell the poop that you really are doing this crap illegally. You're crazy. A burning energy is out here. If there's a fire situation going on, then there is. The boss knows something that's going on out here. You better be upright. You will never advance to anything upright if you're not in the truth, folks. They're going to pay a heavy price for something that they've done out here. Yeah, you are. You're illegal. Somebody's a murderer out here. A cab driver. Okay, well, the parking lot is out here. And somebody's, I don't know. Anyway, there's the banker. They're going to pay a heavy price. That's masonry's. We talked about that this morning. You people are all going to hell. You're wicked. You're God's enemy. You're foul in the earth realm. God didn't call you to have sex with animals or same sex. He did not. Talk about somebody having mental problems. split personalities. They don't like somebody was caught in the act in somebody else's reading. And God said anybody who slept with an animal, they must die, folks. And somebody needs to kill somebody out here that's had sex with an animal. It's bestiality. That's nasty. They don't have a right to live or move or breathe. They're an animal themselves. They're a giant race nasty now. This person will die. God is not for this wicked cray-cray trying to pay gifts and pay a heavy price for some stupid thing out here that they did. That they did. There's the door code. We just had the key. Well, come on. As soon as you come to some of us, I will put you down, you animalistic piece of freak. I'm not afraid to kill you. I'm not. What you've done is murder. Can't get help from the legal system because they show up like this half the time. That's a fact. So, Terry. Is it Terry? It is Terry, isn't it? She worked for bad checks. Bad checks came out. I don't give a rip who you are. You are illegal and you're going to go to jail for murder. I already know she murdered somebody. This is something about somebody's tires out here as well. Because we have the vehicle energy is out here. Anyway, we already know that they're doing stuff. This is the truth and being clear about something. But the letter T and the letter R is out here. A rat, a thief. Mice go to unclean energy and thievery and traps. And God's going to trap you right back because you're illegal. You are a low down scoundrel that thinks that you can give some type of a payout to somebody to go do a murder, and you're illegal. You're illegal. You're out of order in the earth realm. You will be removed. You will be removed. Somebody got somebody's door code that they shouldn't, you're going to be removed. Don't care if you're a Mason or not, you're crazy to me. You have no legal right in the spirit realm against any of God's children in the earth. We have authority over you freaks. You will take order from Jehovah, or you will die in your sin. The letter R and the letter T came out here for you guys, and the letter A, R-A-T, a rat. Or art. Some of y'all may have had somebody steal your art. We got talent out here, whatever that is for you. But there's an ending going to take place with this nutcase. This person will be killed right back for what they've done. They are nasty. Don't care that they don't like what we know that they are. It's coming out on purpose. God is the one who reveals things in the secret. And God's got one up on them. If you're a boss and you know that somebody's doing some crazy stuff out here, you are going to go straight down to the pit of hell, and God will make sure you get killed right back because you're involved in this nonsense. Don't care who you are. You either are in the truth or you're not, folks. Somebody's trying to lure you all, whoever that is, for the Capricorn connection, because they won't let go of something, or because somebody was let go on something, now they're petty and pursuing you, or you're the one pursuing somebody, but somebody got a third party up in here to murder somebody. And you're out of order. Don't gotta put up with you people no more. It's freaking retarded. Person is a retard. God just keeps saying that they got mental problems. You're a retard. I know the retard's watching. I won't apologize at all. I'm sick and tired of you fools. All right, Aquarius. I'm not putting up with them, folks. I won't be pushed around. I won't be, and you shouldn't either. God gives us the authority, not the freaks. All right, Aquarius connections, who is in any of these connections, it says that the righteous, they're delivered out of trouble, and the wicked come in its stead. Again, the Most High's got the upper hand, not the Masons, not the freakazoids, not the cuckoo zoo people. They're crazy. Mock them, Jehovah, because they are unwise individuals. Look, Masons, your daddy King Solomon that you worship, He tells you at the end of his life that you better hear the whole conclusion and keep the commandments of God. You're out of order. You don't really give a rip about your King Solomon, what he has to say. He tells you to keep the commandments of God. Explain that one away. You're stuck there. One more wiser than him walked the earth. There's the lady coming out for you guys as well. She was just there in the Capricorn reading, and I will also say Virgo connections had a woman there as well. Anyway, any lighter skinned individual, whatever their ethnicity is, the letter A appears on that, or this person's going to speak, or you're going to speak to that person. Could be a strong Gemini here coming through, or a Taurus connection could be here real strong. Don't have to be, but it's just coming through that way. Show me Aquarius. We have a decision being made around something. It says it's a wrong reason. Okay, it says somebody's contemplating this decision. Okay, to stay or to leave, or something's uncertain out here on a decision. Okay, or somebody already made it. Now somebody's uncertain because of why they made a decision around some crap. Because it says a wrong reason. Show me Aquarius. Money. It's all for the money. The love of money is the root of evil. And that gift was just showing itself in the Capricorn connection. So anyway, something about somebody being in poverty. If somebody is out here trying to make a decision out of a bribe or the flattery, because somebody is poor and somebody wants some poor person to come and do something wicked for them, then some poor person it would be showing me now what that poverty was there for. If somebody wanted to target a poor person to go do their bidding because they don't want to do it. They don't want nobody to know that they're doing it. This is the wrong reason why somebody would try to do some crazy stuff out here. What's wrong with you people? Oh, that's right, you're retards because God just said so. That's stupid. That's going to curse you. I'm just saying. It's going to curse you. Whoever's upright and righteous, you're going to be delivered out of something. God's going to let some wicked person come up in here and get killed out of it. Go ahead and take it. If you're wicked, you will take it and you'll die in it. That's going to trip you up. Because somebody's trying to touch a righteous person out here. Ain't going to work out for you. Retards. Time. In the reverse. A delay of time. So right now then is how it's coming through. Something about being too busy, or somebody's not too busy. They're gonna make this decision. If they already made the decision, they know they're sitting here that they made a wrong decision now and what they did. A specific time is around something, or somebody's time is up on something. Maybe somebody's pressuring somebody now, are you gonna take this money or not, or something like that's out here. But something's wrong about this decision that's trying to go down with your connection, whatever timeline that you're in with this. So somebody was trying to allure somebody. There's the attraction, and the apology card was there in the Capricorn reading. It was all stupid and crazy and everything else in that reading, whoever the connections were. But the apology was also in the Gemini reading. It was in the Sagittarius reading, in the Capricorn reading. So anyway, and somebody is trying to allure. So same energy out here with the attraction card. Wisdom don't open her mouth with a hey baby sexy. No. This person's unwise. They're greedy for gain. I guess if you're going to take this money, I guess you're greedy for gain. Your spirit's already gone out of you. Show me some information for Aquarius. The Three of Wands, trade with me. Third parties. So this investment, Seven of Pentacles, with the Fool, and a fool will return to eat the vomit like a dog does, God says, because they're caught up in folly. The letter T is out here. The T and the A could have the T and the A in your name. But this goes to the pictograph here, says somebody signed something. So bad checks also came out. And so bad checks for an investment. The banker also came out in somebody's reading. It's a bad decision with this money out here, folks. This investment, this getting in some type of a contract with a fool to sign something. Anyway, if you're thinking about doing this, God's telling you not to do it. There's somebody wicked out here. Somebody's a fool. They're a flat out crazy fool. That's searching for the vomit. The word vomit showed itself. I think it was a Capricorn energy. Anyway, it's something about being loyal to something is out here. Are you? Somebody's not. Somebody's a fool. They return to the crap. That they're nothing but an excrement piece of nutcase. Show me Aquarius. Making the decision. It's your overall energy right here. Also came out with the word attract. It's right here. Attraction is here. Are you attracted to a fool? Anyway, get in unity, baby. There's the swans or the duckies. Having value, or here's all my money. Is it really valuable? Because God's saying this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong what you're doing on this decision to embrace somebody, and something about having a barrier because they have a barrier. They're trying to give a gift to break something down because somebody's stupid somewhere. So somebody could work for the law. I mean, the courthouse just came out in the reverse and somebody checking something out. Somebody should check something out. Somebody who you think that they are. Somebody thinks they have credentials that are absolutely wrong. They're forged. They've been forged. People know that they have been, and yet they still get into all this crap that's going on. Whatever's going on, you righteous are going to be delivered out of this nonsense. The fool is going to go straight down to the pit of hell on this decision that they make. Show me more information for Aquarius. Having self-control. This fool don't have it. There's anger. You can be angry and sin not, but this person's trying to lure somebody and attract somebody by an investment that's wrong and off. Signing a signature on something out here. Again, somebody signed bad checks. Okay? Anyway, you don't need to be attracted to this individual. You need to take a real close look at somebody out here, folks. There's the courthouse right there. And then the word allure is here. That's dangerous. This decision is dangerous. If you already made the decision, I guess you're the wicked. Something bad's going to take place with you. Because God's saying so. Do you have value or not? I don't really know. Somebody's a freaking fool. There's a group bound together. It's called the mob. They're crazy. It's called the Masons. They don't give a rip that their brain is fried. Fields to go out to fight on a battleground. Bring it. We're not afraid of you. We're not afraid of you. I fear God alone, and so should all my brothers and sisters. So the key and the door code, and now the room is here, or you're dealing with somebody you went to college with the room with the word dorms. Out here's whatever that means for you. A baby is out here. Oh, that baby came out today. Somebody's trying to hide something with a baby. They're a snake in the grass, and God says to stomp on this, because if you don't, you're the wicked, and you're going to come into something really nasty out here, attached to something that somebody's done out here. Crazy. It's really crazy. At a bar. Okay, well, somebody said you drink it. I don't remember whose reading that was. It may have been the Virgo or the Leo or the Libra reading. Somebody was saying you drink it, and something nasty and perverted was there. With somebody drinking something and then somebody doing something perverted with the person. That's stupid. You better be careful with embracing this individual. They're returning. They look. They are a mental case. God keeps coming out of that other deck. It just came out in this deck. Somebody's a stupid snake. Somebody's had a child somewhere. They don't want somebody to know. Somebody saying maybe. Okay, well, maybe you're a kook and maybe you're wise. I don't really know. Somebody's at a crossroad here. We're going to see what you are. Only few will find the straight and narrow, folks, and make it to the end to be saved in the situation. Only few will. Most people are going to say, yeah, I'll take the money. And they go crazy. Only few are going to prove that they have righteousness on the inside. And will even get up and rebuke this wickedness. Most people that I'm looking at right now through this camera are crazy kooks. Not all of you. I know all of you aren't. But for the most part, you can say the same thing. People around you, those of you who do have your mind and people being some stupid around you, you absolutely know for the masses, a lot of people are cuckoo. We got a whole nation of people think it's okay to have same sex and contracts that are illegal in God's eyes. God calls it vomit to him. That's kooky. God says it makes you crazy. And we got the mental case energy out here. So God's word's showing so out here. Somebody's stupid. It's fact. Paperwork. It's right here. Somebody signed some crap out here. It's illegal. There's a snake in the grass. This investment's stupid. Somebody signed paperwork on a birth certificate as well. Or something's happened with that birth energy was there in the general reading. So those of you who've got somebody's done something illegal with paperwork on a baby situation. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Anyway, they're going to pay. They're guilty. They are guilty. The guilty card just showed up in the Capricorn reading. They are guilty for something. They can't get out of something. They're caught up in some folly out here. The decisions that they made, crazy. And somebody at the hospital allowed somebody to do something stupid out here on paperwork, they're guilty. There's a malpractice something out here with this because the hospital keeps showing up as well. Anyway, war. We're not afraid of you. I'm just not afraid of people. I'm just not. There's the word burning again. Okay, well, anyway, you just go ahead and burn on the inside, you faggot, because you are a faggot. You're mental out here. I'm dealing with the homosexual that don't like that I know what they really were, and they're gonna pay up for what they did to me. Just those of you who are new. These people are kooks in our earth. You won't repent, can't repent, you're defiled. Whatever. The letter R and the CH, the Q, and your X, and the letter Z came out. A razor. Somebody could shave their head out here. Somebody rich is out here. Again, the money is out here around some crap. They did something on paperwork for money and an investment. They're a mental case now out of something that they did illegally. Anyway, this is a removal of something that is going on out here. Again, whoever's upright, God's going to let the wicked fall and go straight to hell. They're going to come in its stead. Whatever the crap this nonsense is about, people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to accept it. They love the lie, itchy ears on stuff. They are unwise to take a reproof and get some grace from God, or they just can't because they've crossed the line and have literally went crazy, mentally insane on some crap. God says somebody is flipping guilty out here. Just because they sit up in a place, they think that they can do some whatever. Okay, or I work for the law, or I'm a judge, or I don't care who you are. What you're doing out here is crazy. You got a warfare in your own self because you've went nuts on some paperwork that you know is illegal. And we ain't got to put up with you. So anyway, those came out. Good luck to y'all. Let's go to the last house. Give me just a second. Thank you, Most High. Look, people, you righteous that are out there, and you got people doing some crazy stuff. Most High says to get up and fight. It's the hour of war. I turned the camera on the other day, and the Most High said it was a time of war. Okay? And Archangel Michael fights against the devil and his angels. Okay? And we deal with people that just absolutely will not do what's correct. And you and I do not have to sit here and let somebody continue to walk all over us. It's time to be confident. Get the download from Jehovah Elohim alone, because there is no counsel outside of him. And it's time to say, God, what do I do? How do I get the neck of my enemies? How can I kick them down and beat them small, like you say? It's time to get up and not be afraid, because God commands you not to be afraid. These fools, these freaks, these crazy idiots doing some secretive things behind people's back and think it's okay to kill you up for your money ain't going to cut it no more. Righteous people, get up and begin to fight and tell the people to shut up and go to hell where they belong. God's people are confident. He tells you, don't be afraid of these jerks. He tells us to take giants down. People mixing themselves with animals sexually. God tells us they must die. It's time to get them out. I'm not talking about murder. I'm talking about if there's any upright leadership to get these freaks out of our way. This whole nation's going to be completely burned up, folks, if it's not under the command of the living, righteous Elohim. We're not talking about being religious. God can't stand a religion. We're talking about being upright in our heart towards God, and we can't do it with each other unless we get it right here, like I said in one of the other readings. I don't want to look nothing like a religious church. I grew up in that crap, and that's all it is excrement. The church is nothing but excrement to God. They're all deceived and everything else, and they're the blind leading the blind. Just show up and be upright and ask God to teach you. And before you and I do anything, ask God, is that okay if I do this? And he'll give you the peace for it. Whether anybody else, oh, God wouldn't this or that. Judge your own life, man. A distortion of things. Being confused. Or maybe something's on a rainy day, or it's just cloudy with you. God's coming on the clouds. We're looking at Pisces. I don't care what y'all think about me. I don't. I've been shoved in a corner for so long. I just live my life before God. Nobody will talk to me for the sins and the crimes that they've done and the murderous acts that they've done. You can take me or leave me. I'm not here for popularity. I want Jehovah to get the fame. I must decrease. He's going to increase. He's definitely going to speak here. I don't care what people think about me. I care what God thinks about me. That's all I care about. I won't be controlled by freaks no more. The apron. There's the Mason cuckoos coming out. Or something, or cook could be here. Because the refrigerator was in somebody else's reading. Show me Pisces, Jehovah. The time card in the reverse. Okay? Whatever that means for you, something's very much emotional on somebody. There's fear, there's worry, there's some time is up on something that's been distorted. Somebody's distorting time out here. Or for a long time, somebody's been distorted on some crap going on. Look, either you are or whoever's dealing with the Pisces, whoever's who, somebody's a little flipping snake, and God just said there was a snake in the grass and to stomp on it, folks. And somebody was there making a wrong decision on some crap where money was concerned, where that watch came out. If a watch is involved in something like jewelry, then it's coming out for a clue to something as well. Maybe your watch don't work since it's in the reverse. I don't know, whatever that is, whatever that means for you. Something about time and a snake. That snake is a seducer. There's a seducer out here. All goes back to the creepy Masons. Pulling your little heartstring. Again, they ain't who you think that they are. They're wearing a mask. They're really a snake. They're stupid. They're crazy. They're foolish. Somebody's trying to pull you along to entrap you, it says. They're playing with your little emotions. Anyway, getting you pregnant, or somebody trying to get somebody pregnant out here, or they want to get pregnant for money. It's or for the child sacrificing. Because some people are in the, those Masons are in the cult. They'll get pregnant and then they'll just kill the kid. Anyway, there's an entrapment out here and somebody just trying to pull your little heartstrings. They really don't give a rip about you. Or you don't give a rip about somebody, whoever that is. Somebody playing games. This is an unwise, crazy creep out here. Show me Pisces. The twin flame demonic. It look like I said, it comes out. This is connected with this. This is homosexual, nasty, twin flame. I'm going to control you. Stupid stuff. This stuff is false. It's fake. It's false. Somebody don't have a right to say you're my person. It's all It's all lies. Proven right out of God's mouth himself. Go watch The Hammer and put my name, Shannon Hensley, behind that video and go watch it. Okay? Your word is Jehovah Nissi. Somebody needs God to be their banner because somebody's got a snake around. God said to stomp it. And if you're privileged in God's word, he says, I allow you to stomp that snake's head right off of them. Now get up and do it, folks, and don't be duped. Don't let somebody say, hey, baby. That's stupidness. That's really stupid for somebody to even show up like that, but we're dealing with the kooks of the earth. God said they were a retard. Or you're the retard. Whoever the retards of the earth are, go to hell. Don't want you bringing estranged children in here, getting people pregnant, no more. This karmic nonsense is going to stop. Again, the clock in the reverse. Time is up on devilish nonsense out here. Look, somebody either works for the law and something's illegal going on around this individual. Show me Pisces. It's over. So interesting. This pictograph says the word here is a venomous snake. Y'all got the snake out here. Somebody's very distorted. Somebody's very distorted. Oh, something just happened with my, I don't care what you're doing with my, I'm still going to speak through this electronics. I don't care about you. Go ahead and mess with my technology. Go on, because you already haven't. I'm just not moved by it. You're an ignoramus to me. You're stupid and you're crazy and your poison does nothing to me. I can drink poison and it ain't even going to hurt me, God says. You're an idiot to me. Those of you might have just came in, I'm dealing with a murderer. They think that they can hack on my stuff. No, you can't. I speak through this energy and I stomp on your flipping head. You're a retard to me. You are really a retard to me. Anyway, there's a poisonous snake out here. Again, poison goes back to y'all's energy is out here. In the reverse of this energy, it's poison. Okay? You do have somebody in leadership that is a manipulator. They're poisonous. They're a snake. Look, they're dead. Even this house, the emblem can go to a snake. There's snakes around Pisces. Or the Pisces is the snake. There she is. Queen of Cups, or you're dealing with another Queen of Cups, okay? Greed, they're evil. Somebody's evil out here. Well, you can't have it. It don't belong to you, cuckoo. Stupidness. Stupid. Somebody's going to go to prison out here for death matters. It's stupid. The journey, or something with a railroad connection, or a subway, or a bus, or just some type of a travel energy is out here. Somebody crazy. The health card. This is a mental health issue out here around Pisces connections. So whoever's upright in this connection, you deal with a bad snake. They're crazy. They're in some type of headship as well. There's an IT worker out here messing with the map. The MAP. Somebody could drive at night secretly. Somebody looking from every angle on something out here where there's greed attached to a matter out here. Somebody's name is Pam out here as well, with the P and the A and the M. The PM, the nighttime is out here. The star is out here. Somebody got bad mental problems out here attached to something going on real bad. And they're trying to seduce somebody out here. Guilty. The word guilty came out of the other card. Somebody gonna go to prison for some crap out here. The Hangman is a prison card. You'll sit for a long time for this murderous nonsense, whoever I'm talking to. So, a recognition. The Most High says he's going to give you a miracle. Those of you who are upright dealing with this snake out here. Okay? A bunch of people are involved in, instead of group bound together. We have the mob trying to do some bull crap on people. They think they're some big shot boy to try to get people's money. Ooh. There's a clarity of something. Somebody's guilty. Somebody is guilty. Anyway, all these people are guilty for some stuff. Somebody's got clarity of something going on. There's a union attached to something going on. Okay, well, again, somebody's trying to entrap somebody with this backwards communication from this nasty, filthy, distorted individual doing some excrement crap out here on somebody and thinking that that's okay. That somebody's in magic. That magic ring keeps coming out. They just think they can just put a little spell on you. Go ahead, hit me with your best shot. Jehovah says there is no divination or witchcraft that is against Jacob. Go ahead. It will boomerang right back to you. That's why you're crazy out here. There's a bunch of people that's crazy out here on this reading. Go ahead. You a devil. Somebody's a devil. Somebody's a flat out kook. And what they've produced out here, okay, with a bunch of people, because that came out in somebody else's reading as well, and talent was there. No, you stole it. You killed for it and everything else. Show me Pisces. What do they need to know? What else do they need to know, Jehovah? War. Okay. Look, the death penalties on this person. You know, if I'm talking to you, you are going to go to jail. You are a murderer. All you people involved in this crap, because the death card is out here, you are going to be stomped on, and you're going to die in the prison cell. You're going to be executed, because the word execution is here for the stupid nonsense that you've done. You're an illegal piece of crazy kook. Look, it's right here. God's going to put somebody literally in jail for this nonsense. They're freaking crazy. You're an idiot. They never thought they'd get caught. Well, you are caught. Somebody's going to go to prison out here. Somebody's very clear about what somebody's doing out here. In this stupid warfare, in somebody's mind, it's gone nuts. Mice. Unclean trappings and things like that. God says he'll trap those who's trying to trap. You never thought you'd get caught. Look, a bully has been out here. I won't be bullied by you. And then there's a pimp out here. So that those pimps bullying their little whores out here to do some stuff, whatever. Who is, somebody thought that they wouldn't get caught because that's what pride says. I can do whatever I want. We got numbers behind us. But God ain't impressed with numbers. He's impressed with righteousness, folks. Somebody's stupid out here. They're crazy. Time for the devil to go the crap away. A truthful person. Okay, again, all peoples that are upright, you're going to be delivered, and this filthy energy is going to go in its stead. Somebody can be executed for the crap that they do. They think they can kill everybody, but they're never going to get killed. No, you're not going to mock God. Whatsoever you sow, that shall you also reap. Every one of you. Every one of you. The heart or the seed of passion. We have a pimp out here. We have a pimp. Something about somebody is loved out here. So those of you who have been bullied and somebody don't like that, you know, you're loved, they're jealous of you, you are loved. More than anything, God loves you. You just need to trust. You just need to trust out here. There's a forceful communicator, and sometimes you do have to be forceful, folks. We're dealing with the wicked out here, and I'm just not going to put up with them, and neither should you. It's time to get up and tell them to shut up and sit down. A powerful ruler is out here. Are you powerful? Because if that's the case, you're backwards. You're really not that powerful. Somebody more powerful than you is going to get you put down. And I guarantee whoever is powerful, they're humble. And they'll be forceful and humble, and they'll bend you right where it hurts. And you're going to be executed for something in the prison cell. This goes to a headship energy, and they're stupid out here. They've caused people to suffer, or you've done that. Show me Pisces. Thank you. Hold on. You got several that came up. The Urus, it looks like a letter N. It could be from the UN. This is military, and military came out in somebody else's reading as well. So they got military connection and headship, whether you're upright or not. I don't know. Somebody's going to take care of somebody because it says somebody's going to go to jail. Somebody's going to do something right for somebody. Thank you for being that way. I really wish that you were here where I live, because I've called so many enforcement all over the place. I just can't find anybody to do what's right. It's really sad. But God's got me under his wing. Anyway, this is making some type of progress. If somebody didn't think they were getting caught, but somebody's got some progress going on out here. That's awesome. That's awesome. They're going to pay for this crime that they've done. The little hidden relationship. And if this is, whatever that baby thing was that just came out, and this is a medical person, they manipulated something out here with that baby in that hidden relationship. Or this headship is in a hidden relationship, had a baby with somebody. Did something out here. 2 X's or the N and the G together. This is luxury and money. They're a thief. They're a liar. They're a cheat. They're crazy. This is a construction worker, or somebody you work with is out here attached to something, but it is a hidden relationship room. Somebody's got hidden third-party crap out here. A friend. Somebody's girlfriend kept coming out today as well. This is about loyalty. Either you are or you're not. This is horses. And so if there's horse races and gambling with that, horse energies or any horse connections, that's out here. The letter E, the W, or the M. This is increase and promotion as well, but this is about being loyal to something. We also have the Laguz, the letter L. This is complicated what's going on. It's also stormy water type energy. Same with the Hangman, also the letter L, because somebody's a predator out here. The pictograph says, it looks like a J. It looks, it represents a predator, and have to beat off somebody with the stick because there's snakes all over your reading. Poison nonsense. Somebody crazy out here. Anyway, it's real complicated what's going on, but anyway, somebody is getting caught, and they never thought they would, because they've made something real complicated out here in a very creative way to go on, but it wasn't too complicated for God to trip them up. God says they're going to be executed. Their eyes are gonna fry in their freaking head for being some perverted piece of nutcase out here, and something that's going on. All right, folks. Well, this is what come out. I hope that you have a blessed day, and thanks for tuning in. And may God just give you the confidence in what you need to do in your moment in this war that we find ourselves in. The devil has to bow. The devil don't have no right to come against the righteous. God gives us the right to stomp a snake, folks. You and I aren't afraid of nobody except for God, right? So get up and fight, and don't be afraid. Just take the direction from the Most High. He'll let you know what to do. Any person come up against me, you're going to have a rude awakening. Jehovah's on my side, not yours, trying to do some wickedness. You're going to go down to the pit of hell, and I'm going to have my day in court. That's a fact. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Shalom.